Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yo, TMT boss. TMT boss in the house. What's up, bro? One of the first people in here. Appreciate you. Sending us some noties. Radio Dog, what's good? TMT Boss, what's good? Crazy Doctor, what's good? Medusa, what's good? Deca, what's good? Tony! What's up, Tony? Today is the day, chat. We figure out who's fighting who's-ski. I'm excited. I'm excited. Depending on what the matchup is, will determine what I'm going to be doing in terms of mana spent, stuff like that. We actually cannot see this reset our opponents, right? We don't find out today? Oh, what? What the fuck? That's what match. Oh, god damn it, guys. What a fail. One second. Let's go ahead and edit this a little bit. I'm gonna get sued for false advertisement. There we go. I changed it, chat. I changed it. You playing 2 years this game? Come on now. Gotta give the devs time to fix the matchmaking if it goes crazy. You're thinking about migrating to TFS, said TMT Boss. Hey, apply, brother. If your numbers are there, your numbers are there, you know? If your numbers are there, your numbers are there. I really do think. I mean, who's gonna team up? Who's gonna match up against Rage, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's gonna match up against them? We're second. We're technically second. I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong with this, but we're technically second in power or camp. So that would put us up next. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. I feel like. Rage versus Ekko? Ekko's 3 billion power less than TFS camp, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how would that work? Just getting yourself ready for some BS matchmaking personally? Look, listen, bro, listen, for me, like, I'm in a weird place this matchmaking. Hold on, I gotta stay. Excuse me. Jesus. Yeah, they don't want the tough fight, said Vile. AABB versus AABB. Okay, Joseph, like, what are you talking about right now? Have you seen the numbers though? Ekko, I think Ekko's team I think is ranked does BN have his sheet live now? Chat, do you guys know if BN has it live? Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, then why would you say Rage versus Ekko if the TFS camp is technically stronger on paper? Power-wise. Are you just saying that's what you would want? Or that's what you think? Like, there's a difference between what you want, right? There's a difference between what you want. Check Discord. Appreciate you. Oh, damn. It's the full sheet. Say team power. LOL, you think? Well, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, there's a big difference, you know. There's a very big difference between what you want and what you think is gonna happen. Very big difference. Let me switch to my main account. Almost all BDO members left. They all merged to a different server. So BDO and SSG merged into a mega Kraken server called Rage now, bro. Yeah, they're like a mega Kraken server now. Let's just finish off these Vestals. Let's finish off these ballistas. If you look at the sheet on Princess Stream, NA team was higher than TFS team. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Crazy Doctor sent me a sheet right now. Crazy Doctor sent me a sheet. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. This is probably not visually the best, right? Let's zoom in a little bit. This is like a picture of the picture. That's why it looks so terrible. Hold on. Fuck, dude. I gotta sneeze so bad. So here, the TFS team is at 74 billion power. NA is at 73. Did Princess's sheet do something different? Did her sheet do something different? Is that what's going on? Does anyone have Princess's sheet? Or do I have to message her? So here's the thing though, right? Here's the thing, chat. What did the devs look at in terms of assigning paragons and everything? Because if it's based off power, then it's not necessarily the fighting power. They base paragons based off just the sheer power of the kingdoms, right? Am I correct saying that or no? Because if they arrange paragons and stuff, if they arrange paragons, then it looks like it's based off of power and not necessarily fighting power. You guys get what I'm saying? Princess's sheet seems more accurate to me. They did a whole server power, including under 15 million and also top 300 fighting power. Okay. Deficit take into account negative 15 million accounts for matchmaking. Finally, a gun stream been patiently waiting for this. Oh, thank you, Deadman. Appreciate it, bro. Isn't Paragon a type of Pokemon? I don't think so. I mean, yes and no. The top 3 was quite a bit above the next 2. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, you're saying in any aspect, so it's hard to tell. Got you. Does anyone actually know what the devs are thinking? Seems like they just do whatever they want, said Papa Beer. I mean, it's their game, so obviously, you know, they're gonna do whatever they want. But at the end of the day, like, I'm sure they're looking at something. It's not like they're just throwing it together and call it and saying GG. You know what I mean? God damn it. Eclipso, what's up, bro? Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a little bit. The original pay-to-win Pokemon, Porygon. Oh, I mean, that's way different from Paragon, brother. I don't know, that 24 double statue feels a bit, well, whatever. Guns, aren't you going to the beach? What? I'm going to the gym later. Lou Admiral says, hey, Guns, just finished 2 basketball games and intern. Nice to see that you're streaming. Hey, Lou Admiral, keep doing your thing, bro. You are on your grind, brother. You're on the right path, my friend, for a young guy, man. You know what I mean? You are on the right path. You're playing sports. You're taking your testing seriously. Lock in, bro. Lock the in. You doing it right, brother. Yo, Guns, you know EXG exiled the gods? Yeah, of course I know EXG. I wish we found out matches today. Fluffy said caca. Thanks for the encouragement. For sure, man. For sure, bro. Keep doing your hard work, man. It ultimately pays off, bro. It ultimately pays off, man. For real. My team has a similar power to yours. I used BN's number, and we were both around 74 billion. Lord Frieza, who's your team? Toulouse, what's up, Toulouse? Okay, Crazy Doctor sent me something that what was this in was this what CS told you? Crazy Doctor? Says sorry to keep you waiting. Currently, KVK matchmaking takes into account the server's total power, the number of T5 players on the server, the number of active players on the server, and the server's division history. The server's division history. What does that even mean? What does that mean right there? So please refer to the season preview for the exact number of servers that will be matched. Okay. Frieza is Ash. Bro, that was like this. I saw a video of the other day that was like, it's Volkswagen, not Volkswagen. It's Volkswagen. Just like, you know, how do you properly pronounce stuff? Okay, is there a training rune? Oh shit, dude. I think I missed my training rune. Shit. I might be able to still get a training room by the a little bit after reset. Yo, Guns, please read the message I sent a bit above. Give me your reaction. Said Deadman. Okay, my bad, brother. You want to fight TFS and WoW? Said Lord Frieza. Who are you with, bro? Let's see. Guns, give me some prayers. They smurfed early game and took migrants with their experience and about to go to war with them. SOS. And they're 592. Wait, what? Give me some prayers. They smurfed early game and took migrants with their experience and about to go to... Wait, what? Oh, you're with Ash. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Ash in action. Has it always been Ash, or were you guys called something else before? Whether server 1 easy or not, is what they mean. Got you. Accounts below 15 million also are included. What? That's a problem, bro. Frieza makes epic drawings of red on Discord. Yo, guns. Okay, read that. Madison Hunter, let's go gamble. Brother, if you think that I'm gonna get the training rune from that, that's crazy. Guys, is this how you guys get your itch? Is this how you guys get your itch? I mean, I guess it is. Let's see. Nope. It's purple, if that. I mean, that would have been a decent one, huh? Their tactic to getting recruits was come to us, we're more experienced, but they didn't want to say if they won or lost in previous times. I heard that they did a lot of time. Oh, you're talking about recruitment. You're talking about recruitment. Okay, got you. I thought you were trying to say that I thought you were trying to say that the devs like hijacked players and just threw them into a team just to make the KVK more active. I'm like, "Oh, wow." If that was the case, I was gonna say that's awesome. Fluffy. Let me see. Let me give Pelican. You have roles to be in the YT and the YouTube live, yeah? I don't know if Pelican's here. I'm about to bring our data guy in here. You got a meeting in 1 minute? Okay. Yeah, Pelican should have the roles to come in here. Inactive R5 is a role. There we go. Guns live. How can I activate the translation feature in the broadcast? I'm not even sure there is a translation feature. I'll be honest, bro. Someone sent me a screenshot from Princess's stream. Matchmaking of the new season will take into account factors such as total power of server, the number of T5 players on the server, the number of active players on the server. Like, what does it constitute to be considered active? And historical division of the server to avoid repeated matches against the same opposing server. Accounts with the power below 15 million will affect your total power of the server. Damn. Rip the farms, chat. What? Yo. That changes everything, bro. That changes everything, chat. That dead ass changes everything. No bullshit. That's gonna change things, bro. That's gonna change things for sure, chat. Okay, I'll come back to this. In the meantime, I'm just gonna like farm some mana or something over here. And then I gotta think about, do I want to do this wheel or not, chat? I don't know if I want to do this wheel or not. Because the thing about it is, like, I could be using Fulgrim. I could upgrade my Fulgrim to make them better for my cabs, but I haven't really been using Fulgrim all that much, bro. Discord DM, sorry, muted at the moment. Okay. Is the Discord role in TFS? Oh, I got you. I'll give it to you. Are you in a that way whenever I gotta give people like roles, you know, I gotta earn people's trust to join the live stream, you know what I mean? First of all, not everyone wants to just join the live stream, right? But sometimes it's cool, especially like times like right now. Rip SSG and their 200 farms per player. It's even farms under 15. That's what I'm saying. Who else am I gonna sell RSS to get gems to buy pet slots on my farms? Wait, what? Some servers are using their RSS providers to build / demo towers. Makes sense that now farms are taken into account, said Ika. You might have said already, but who do you think you will get for the KVK? No, I haven't. Well, I think I have said that. I do think I do think Rage and TFS are gonna go against each other, and brother, let me tell you, dude, that war is gonna be bloody, brother. Bloody. Because even though their 2As collectively are stronger than us as 2As, like TFS never backs down. WoW never backs down. You know what I mean? So like it's gonna be bloody as hell. Like it's not gonna be one of those KVKs where it's not gonna be one of those KVKs like we're just gonna go back to zone 1 looking ass, right? It's gonna be we're dying here. We're dying here. We're gonna go to the last troop type sheesh, last square defending it, and that's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? I think eventually, like if we're getting, if let's just say scenario, if we're getting our ass kicked completely, I mean, I think eventually the leadership team will be like, all right, yeah, let's regroup or something. But besides that, you know what I mean? Like you got two. That's why. Hold on, I gotta switch accounts. That's why you got two vicious like servers like that teamed up together. You know what I mean? TFS zone locked? Yeah. Okay. They're freaking gray balls. Dude, you guys, someone was asking me, like, who do you want to fight? I was like, I want to fight MFD, bro. No bullshit. No bullshit. I want to fight MFD. Go slap up gray balls real quick. That message from COD has been copy and pasted since 2024. Only new things is that, oh, the 15 mil accounts. Gotcha. Guns, what if they put more emphasis on the fact that servers have met before, as they said, to avoid repetitive matchups? And TFS plus WB met in like 3 KVKs in a row. Okay, okay, now we're talking theory right there, chat. Now we're talking a good theory craft right there. That's a good point. That is a very good point. If they do say that or go by they want to avoid repetitive KVKs, maybe we don't get Rage just for the simple fact that WB and TFS have teamed up and fought against each other 3 seasons in a row now. That's a good point. That's a good point. Your mages are noobs. Yeah. You're starting to sound a lot like Tinsy right now. You starting to sound a lot like Tinsy, my boy. Oh, I didn't know you could at people on mobile now. Oh, you can? Tinsy fell off. How many merits did you get last season, Grey Balls? Bro joined the IS and went mental. Our boy Tinty was already mental, bro. That boy was already crazy. You got 13 million. That's because you were busy on the alt. If you know, you know. How did it go for you guys last KVK? Did you guys win? Tinsley had the worst COD takes of all time. Let's be honest. He had moments. He definitely had moments where he had really crazy takes for sure. But what was weird about Tinsley is that he's a relatively intelligent kid. You know what I mean? Like, he really is like an intelligent kid, but like sometimes he's just off the freaking boards, bro. I don't know, like sometimes he like, I don't know, he like didn't sleep right or something. I don't know. Only go with Chronicle Records. They see WB lost to TFS like 3 seasons in a row. Wait, what? We were allied with WB 2 seasons out of the 3, bro. What are you talking about? You guys were allied for the wait. Oh, okay. I see what you mean, Nika. I see what you mean. What do you think about Ekko and BTX picking weaker alliances? What? Oh man, chat. What? Okay, what do you guys think first before I start talking? Because you already know, as soon as I start saying shit, I get clipped. They send it to the alliances. People twist it in a way to support their little agenda. You already clipped me. I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say anything. No, I'm gonna be honest. I already clipped you. Call me BN. Dude, listen, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Let's look at the teams, right? Hold on. Okay, I have some data here. I don't know. Okay, here's the team sheet. Okay, so let's turn off the YouTube text for now. Okay. So we're just looking at the team right now, right? Okay, so this is from our data guy in TFS. So Rage, this is a pretty solid team right here, right? So you can tell Rage and WB were like, okay, let's try to find the best B possible, okay? 29, 26. Wait, does it say if they're B or not over here? Probably not, but okay. So Rage and WB cracked, right? Look at their merit AP, bro. 13.8 and 13.4. Like what? Right? And then you got 12.7 and 11.2. So they made a team with the idea of making the best team possible that they think, right? Guns, thoughts on BN getting exposed for calling people the what? What? Ika said, all right, go for it first. People are going wild on SSG and WB allying, calling it Diplo win, but somehow everyone is fine with Ekko BTX downsizing. Okay, guys, I'll address that. Okay, let's address. All right, a few things we can address. BTX and who? Oh, sorry. SSG and WB ally. Okay. Okay. And then BTX / Ekko downsizing. That's the other point. Okay. All I'm hearing is y'all should have joined TFS. That's all I'm hearing. Hey, but I tried telling y'all. But y'all pick your teams. Well, you know, it is what it is. Okay, anyways, Legend Singer says, guys, whoever will face TFS upcoming season, please just fight until the end. Can you get 3 doll hairs? Bro said he's gonna slap MFD. Clip that. Oh, bro, I would love to slap y'all. I would love to slap y'all, bro.
Tell Jason not to zero me. New season, new towers.
Red with a $10 donation. Let's go. Appreciate it, Red. Appreciate it, Red. Guys, check out Red's channel. He's an upcoming content creator for WoW specifically. They pick teams that make them very, very close in order to match. I high key found it wild. We're 7 bank. I'm sitting on the couch, man. Home. long live TPD. TPD. TFS Diplo win. Rage Diplo win. Lol. Maybe they wanted to lower kingdoms to get some real experience. What? That doesn't even make sense, Toulouse. Red over here trying to steal viewers. Don't snipe their towers this time, Red. Red be crazy, bro. Okay, let's talk about it. Now, here's the thing, right? I like to think of Saad as a pretty smart guy. From the little that I know about him. However, let's go take a look at Ekko, right? If we take a look at Ekko's team, let's go ahead and just zoom in on the Ekko side. If we take a look at Ekko's team here, they got MFD. MFD's solid, bro. MFD's solid, okay? I know a lot of their players. I still talk to a few people there. I've seen their rally leads. Av does a very passionate R5 there, so very dedicated to his team. So they're a good team, right? But if you look at other A's, could Ekko have picked a stronger A than MFD? What do you guys think? Could they have picked a stronger A than MFD based off the matchups that we have right now? I don't know. That's a hard one, bro. That's a hard one because Rage has WB, right?
If Ekko and BTX really wanted to fight each other, they would have fought last season instead of Diplo winning.
I mean, yeah. That is a very fair point. Appreciate the $5 from DSR. Thank you, brother. Okay, so and then TFS and WoW are together, and then NA and Sheesh are together. So like at that point, like who else does Ekko go for? Right? You got MFD, you got EVG and NF57. I honestly don't know how good MFD is, to be honest. I've seen NF57. I've seen them in the field last season. They look pretty solid. EVG, I haven't seen them in a while. Like I said, I haven't seen MFD fight in a very long time. But like I said, I said what I said about them earlier. That, I mean, they seem like a pretty solid group in terms of being a choice for an A. And then BTX and BNR together. So yeah, no, MFD is a good GG. Ooh, GG. GG's. They've been in top KVKs the entire time. Yo, single player with the 5 bomb. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that super chat, bro. Okay. And then you got who else you got? No, I think they did good there. But then lies the controversy of their who they picked for the Bs, right? SR7, they're at 8.2 billion. This is the one that people raise an eyebrow at, and we're like, why would they pick them? They're at 8 billion. Like, is Ekko trying to dodge? Question mark. Yada yada yada. I don't know, bro. Okay, then you got some 17 and 14 bills over here. This is crazy right here. How did this happen? How is SG97 B tier at 17 billion? Hello? I DM'd you all the clips that someone dug up from BN before Call of Dragons. That's crazy. Why are people weird like that? MFD strong pound for pound, but they're still on paper stronger available. Yeah. We went against SR7. And that's what I'm saying about MFD, right? MFD hasn't been challenged yet with the upper level KVKs. Do I think they can do well? Yeah, I think they can do well. But they haven't got challenged yet. And, that should be cool to see for MFD. And it seems like Abda and the boys are... they're probably looking for that challenge, right? Accepting to ally with Ekko essentially solidifies that MFD's here. They're ready to go fight, you know? Look at their AP, that's why. Look at their AP. MFD, what's MFD's AP? Oh, 10.5. Yeah, that's good. And then 9.2 and 9.4. I mean, listen, people are clowning Ekko for picking who they pick, but look at the AP, 9.2 and 9.4. Those are some decent numbers, right? Look at this guy. 14 BS might be 14.4 billion power, but they're at 5.4. Okay? And then you got 05 DK, 17 million or billion, but they're at 6.11. You know what I'm saying, chat? So, like, I'm glad that I'm looking at the numbers now. They make more sense now. They make a little bit more sense. So it's like, now that I'm looking at the numbers and now that I'm looking at the AP numbers, I would not say Ekko's trying to dodge, chat. I would not say Ekko's trying to dodge. You know, when you hear about it, oh, Ekko allied an 8 billion power kingdom, that is kind of one of the first things that comes to mind is like, are they dodging? But when you look at the AP, that says otherwise, right? 9.4. 5.4 AP is actually crazy, bro. The only thing I could think of for 14 BS, and that's being optimistic, is that they had a KVK that they absolutely rolled whoever they were fighting against. You get what I'm saying? So, oh, the highlighted is the overall AP. I just realized that. Interesting. So you got Rage at 10.82. You got the TFS team at 12.7. 30 and 8 at 10.46. NF57 at 9.17. Ekko's at 10.10. So, I mean, Rage and Ekko are pretty close together. Yeah, I don't think it's as Diplo win as you guys make it seem, bro. I don't think it's as Diplo win as people are saying. Or sorry, dodging. People are saying that Ekko's dodging. I'm gonna go ahead and debunk that here today, chat. What do you guys think? Is it safe to say, based off the numbers that we saw here today? Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hold on. Ekko dodging question mark. Potential title for a video right there, chat. That's a good video right there. Is Ekko dodging? Is, right? We're another 12 AP besides 2 AFS. It all make more sense if the devs would explain how matchmaking works properly. That might be with reason, though. Once again, like I said, I like to be optimistic with things before. I don't like to go straight to the bad. Okay? So, I don't know, yeah. When you look at these numbers, they look crazy, bro. I mean, why would they not want to fight Rage? Oh, the other thing you guys got to keep in mind that you guys don't see is the Diplo behind the scenes, chat. Let me put my camera up here somewhere. Let me put myself up here somewhere. Right here. Boop. Maybe even smaller, like right here. Boop. All right. That's one of the things that we're not seeing here, guys. One of the things that you guys got to keep in mind is the Diplo talks behind the scene. The Diplo talk behind the scenes, chat. That is something to take into account for. You got to think. 2 reasons of why I heard people didn't want to go with Ekko. Okay, 2 reasons. One, they didn't want to be in the upper level KVK, in the rank 1 and 2. Okay, that's one. That's probably one of the main things right there. That's probably one of the main things. 2, Ekko just rolls everybody. Ekko just rolls everybody. So like, you know, some people might be looking for a scrappier KVK than Ekko just rolling people. But like I was saying, one of the things you guys got to keep in mind, you guys think Ekko didn't try allying some of these other A's, or was MFD their first choice? Average under 10 AP is a bit criminal. BTX with the 69 billion. Smaller. I'm already small as hell up here. Check Discord for that if you didn't know. Wait, what? That's the biggest thing we don't know. Maybe people just didn't want to work with Ekko, said Gridiron King. Can I show the EIS team? Yeah, of course. Okay. EIS. Okay, so here's EIS. They're at 9.9 average. So EIS didn't have much. Well, they got straight Diplo, straight curb stomped. Bro, EIS got straight curb stomped with that Diplo, bro. But I mean, I don't know. Anyways, they got A2G. It says A5G. I mean, maybe that's a shell they're working on. I don't know. But look at A2G, bro. 13.0. 13.1 on the AP. That's crazy, bro. The thing about A2G is that they're super active, but they're like heavy mage server, bro. They do not have that many tanks. At least when I last fought them, right? They could be different. That's not accurate. FA is 12 bill. Like their kingdom is 12 bill. Their FA is 13 billion, not 8. And maybe this data sheet is omitting specific things. Guns confirm EIS got lost because of Diplo. I mean, that's not even that doesn't even need confirmation. FA's Paragon B. Maybe when they pulled the data, that's what their power was at. That's a possibility. This is BXS right here, buns. No reason to include -15. Oh, is that what these numbers are actually numbers without farms included in them? Ah, so this is no farms. No farms included. Wrecking Ball, what's up? BXS might leave Zone 1 this season? Bro, listen, we can say what we want about BXS, bro, but those guys... BTX 30 billion power. Yeah! Ekko 30 billion power. Yeah! Oh my goodness, bro. Rage 29 billion, WB 26 billion. Like, brother. This much will be farms because NF is 20 billion. Superhero. This much will be okay. I already read that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let's go take a look at Ekko. Let's go take a look at Ekko. What are they up to? Hold on, let me. capturing my pets on my free-to-play. Let's go take a look at Ekko. Okay, search, server. There's server 60, yeah? Server 60. Bam. I remember when Abda said that MFD wouldn't grow past 15 billion, and now we at 18. $29.5. Okay, maybe they have people doing stuff right now. But here's their new recruits in the R2, I believe. So Alma's 191 bill, Taj 229 million, Warlord 119, Electra 120, Skyimp 187, Brownie Points 163, Kiss Gun 150, Dustin 331. I believe this guy came from RAC, I think. 1.8. Damn, this guy's hella active. 1.8 billion. Enzo 157. 140. Snake Razor from Pay to Win. Tavi from BDO. I thought he was retiring. Merc is 124. IHOS 130. Clensilus also from BDO. 144. Wait, Merc has been in Ekko. What is he doing here? 29.5 billion, but they're missing 12 people. Yo, Mr. Nocturno, what's up, bro? Upper 3, 140. Nephilis 116. Daenerys 114. Baby 174. Emperor, this guy was from BDO. This guy was a menace, bro. All his merits were like mainly infantry for the most part, bro. Like, dude is a monster. Let Me Cook 142. Kiritusi 83. So, I mean, they picked up some pretty good recruits, but not like a crazy amount, you know? But they definitely picked up some pretty damn good recruits. Oh, Merc has 2 accounts in Ekko now. Oh, he moved his second account there from Sheesh. Ah, I see. Yeah, matchmaking begins at reset, but I think 7-12 for results. Got you. Bum, 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 okay, let's go take a look at BTX. All right, before we do that, let's go. So some pretty good. I mean, listen, when you're the size of Ekko, I mean, where's the new hero? No new tank or pet? Yeah, bro. I think it'll be here for our season. No lie. I think it'll get here. Chat. Oh, what the fuck am I doing, bro? I'm over here capturing pets manually when I got a pet party. What a noob. What a noob. I forget about, like, my free-to-play account. Look, my free-to-play account, they merged out, chat. Check it out. I'm in a 2 billion power alliance. We used to be 5 billion. They all migrated out, and I decided to stay, bro. I decided to stay. I'm like, nah. Okay. We're going to capture this one, launch an attack on another one, then we're going to check out BTX. So what do you guys think? Based off the number, let's go. Let's start a poll. Let's start a poll. Is Ekko dodging? Is that how you spell dodging? Okay, there's the poll. Legacy D Paragon, I'm sure. No, it wasn't Princess. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, we're always gonna have debates of like whose data is more accurate. right? Is it BN's data? Is it TFS, Mr. Felligan's data? Is it EIS's data? I don't know. The real answer is I don't know. Right? Who's more accurate? I don't know. I just take what I get and kind of go off of that. Ask Toxic about TPD. Rumor is Ekko called the devs to get matched against BTX. What? That's a stretch. Gunsloop confirmed makes my pet name match every day. Yeah, yes, Data Guy took top 300 into account, so just different perspective, I guess. Yeah, but why top 300? Most kingdoms don't even have 300 fighters. Like, what? That's going to take into account farms. And accounts that are not even being used. Like, what? Okay, what server... Like, is that really accurate then? If they took into consideration the top 300? Like, I wouldn't call that accurate at all, chat. What's up, BTX's server, chat? Are they 99? In your opinion, data should only be top 200? I think the way Fella did it was top, or anything higher than 15 mil got counted. I don't trust EIS, can't count. Can you explain how the A, B, C, and D ranking work? You're lost in it? So according to it's a few things, but what was it, guys? It was like server power, activity, number of T5s, and they're also including 15 mil. Guys, what is BTX's server? What is BTX's server, guys? BTX is 99. Okay, so I had it right. At this point, it needs to be limited to anything more than 50 mil minimum. Anything else is just a merit farm. I agree. I can see that. I can see that. Like, you could see like actual fighting power at that point, yeah? Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting to see. Okay, let's see. What shell are these guys in? Probably this one, huh, chat? Probably this one. Okay. These guys haven't moved their players around based off of recruits and stuff. I think they're just focusing on just getting their shells and stuff. They should put back glory points. I agree. Yeah, impossible to take those out of data. Lucas, that is not impossible, bro. I mean, they already all they would have to do is instead of not including the accounts under 15 million, they would just have to do the ones over 50 million. Easy peasy. And the leave tickets, that, well, okay, well, you're talking about leave tickets. Yeah, I don't think you can fix that. Yeah, I don't think you can fix that one. Everyone has the same data guy for the raw data. Okay. Oh, well, that's news. So it's the same, like, everyone is getting their source of data from the same person, but each alliance is essentially chopping it up, or person, which being, how they want it, yeah? What's this account? It's a free-to-play account. Let's see the Lilio symbol. Like what? What are you so confused about, my friend? Whatever. BN also uses the same source as everyone else. Yep. I know I'm missing a pet chat. Or calm down. I'm just trying to get this done quick. It's too lazy to put it. The 6 starting your second hero stack on your... Yes. Yeah, so for example, if you 6-star both your heroes to... If you 6-star both your heroes, it affects it. Yeah, some people... There's like... some people think that, oh, only your primary hero it affects, but that's not true. Tulu says we have our own data guy. Tulu, are you still with GG? You're with GG, yeah? Did we see the matchup at reset or on the 12? On the 12, bro. Yeah, my dumbass started. My dumbass thought it was at reset also. Bro, you've been with GG for a long time, bro. You've been with GG for a very long time. GG is awesome. So did I, Guns. Don't feel bad. Wait, what did you do? What? 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 Oh, that, yeah, bro. Well, yesterday I think we were just drunk, bro. But the other day we were like pretty hammered in Discord. And it was like, oh yeah, reset. We're gonna see who we fight and like da 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 da. Like everyone was just drunk, bro. How many tokens you got ready for the Informagus? I have 690. I have 690 tokens. At reset is when all unmatched teams are matched? I think so. Yeah. Noob, you're at 832? Good job, Grey Boss. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you. Your 5th season, migrated from NK before NA. Got you. It's your 5th season. You migrated from NK before. Got you. Chat, should we do the wheel today? I have Fulgrim. I either go for Fulgrim or I go for Nico. Guns, are you also saving your monthlies for season start for CP potions? Monthlies, no. No, you don't have to save your monthlies, bro. Those just roll over. You can't like stack your monthlies. No, you can keep those bad boys rolling, bro. You know, once you get 12k points, bro, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing, right? Wait. For up to 30 days they stack? You can stack them? What? Since when, chat? Bro, that's huge. I did not know that. Thank you, chat. Appreciate you guys. So don't get the monthly. Yeah, so in that case, to answer your question, yeah, save it up for the beginning of the season. That way you get more CP. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that, bro. You're asking me a question and you knew it better than I did. Do you think the AB system is bad or they need to improve it? I think they need to improve it. I think there's too many alliances in the A seed that are not A seed. I think there's a lot of alliances in B seed that are not B seed. You know what I mean? One second, chat. Gotta switch accounts. You're already 1 week stacking? Shit. Can you give a yell to single? Just in case he only on sound. To single? The only issue that VIPCS said that CP gets removed since CP bag was credited to the account during the previous season and not the new one. How's the day, bro? Chino, what's up, bro? We're chilling. Me personally, I'm just chilling, bro. My dumbass, dude, my dumbass turned the stream on. My dumbass turned the stream on thinking that that we were, whatchamacallit. Okay, hold on, chat. I gotta go help out over here. Thinking that God damn, bro. Had a crazy brain fart. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I turned the stream on thinking today was gonna be the day that we do that we get our matchmaking. Yeah. So obviously that wasn't the case. There's probably no stones or anything right now either. Yikes. I don't have the do I have the mana stone hunter on this account? I don't think so. I don't. I don't know, but it doesn't hurt to try and see. The worst thing that can happen is losing CP bags. I was more thinking of saving them for Brink, not when the season starts. For Brink, what are you gonna do? Kill Darklings? Scam? Scam? What are you talking about? Glad you turned it on anyways. Always fun to hang out. Appreciate you, Creel. Thank you, thank you. Fix the camera now. Maybe we want big guns, not small guns. Yeah, what is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here. Today we're going to be going over the possible matchmaking. Is Ekko dodging? Is BTX and TFS Diplo winning? I don't know, maybe next time. Stick together, coming in. What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here. Look at this. All right, I'm back. I blacked out a little bit. I'm back. Finally showing his real height. That's crazy. That is crazy talk. Wait. Oh, these guys just big dogging it. I'm a little dog, so let me just sit right back here. Location obstructed. I'm a big dog, and I do big dog. I'm a little dog. I'm a little big dog. Guns on helium. Yo, Cam Roberts with the $2 super chat. Said thanks for the laugh. No, thank you, brother. Guns on helium. Ekko takes good allies. Diplo win. Ekko takes weaker allies. Ekko dodging. Ekko goes 2 and 4 dodge BDO. Is this the logic of the community? What are you? Okay, first of all, what are you talking about, bro? I was looking at the numbers earlier, and from face value, when you hear Ekko allying 8 billion power kingdom, you think dodge, right? Off the rip. But when you look at the numbers, that is not true, right? When you look at the numbers, it is not true, bro. I'm just curious to see what the community thinks. Time to make a new soundboard, Guns on helium. Oh my god. Gun's voice as high as his chair? Bro, this is a massive chair, dude. I mean, think about it, right? Of someone of 6'2" stature, like, this is a big chair, man. I'm talking about what the community says and I don't agree with it. I mean, yeah, Ragnar, I mean, you've been around long enough to know that the community's gonna say a lot of things, right? But the important thing is to fact check each other amongst like a little bit more like tight-knit group, right? So I think one of my videos, I think the video that I'm gonna put out today is gonna be titled "Is Ekko dodging?" question mark. And then I'm gonna go in and look and like share the numbers compared to other teams, and kind of go from there. Because when you look at the numbers, it doesn't look like they were dodging. I'm talking about the governor. He's a troll. Most of them don't expect anything serious. People in general are trolls, bro. BTX versus Diddy, who wins? That's a what? Last team up. Ekko makes a decent team. It's all okay. Don't even try to defend last team up. Don't try to defend last team up, bro. Nah. Don't no. No, that I'm not gonna agree with you on. To the grave. That was a Diplo win up the arse, bro. If Ekko was purposely trying to match BTX, would you call it a dodge in your opinion? Then no. I mean, no. Yo, Bad Dog with the gifted membership. Let's go, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Shout out Bad Dog. Your R5 begged Dark to not match with us. Oh yeah, dude, what is this? That's another rumor that I've been hearing. I heard, this is just rumors, right? I heard that, I think it was the BTX R5 that was trying to get people to agree to like completely dodge Ekko. Is that true? What news do you guys have on this, chat? I know you guys are all like little investigators. I know that you guys are little investigators, man. You what? KT and Dark talks about having an OP KVK without us including. And you guys say cry and we dodge. Everyone is Sherlock Holmes these days? Well, we at GG are tired of fighting Ekko. Hey, that is fair, dude. That is fair. That is fair. Considering how freaking crazy Ekko is, like, can you imagine fighting them all the time? Wait, how many seasons has GG? Well, I remember that one. You guys were in that one, I believe. Boo bought a 250 million account and is going to bring it back to Noir. What? Also, as far as I know, Sod was ready to enter into an alliance with EIS to get into the top 1 KVK. Right, but that's what I was hearing, that people were essentially like conspiracizing against Ekko. Why do you say back to noir? There is no noir, Gray Balls. What are you on about? Are you drunk? Are you drunk? This video is sponsored by Pepsi, guys. Don't forget, it's getting hot out there. Make sure you guys go to your local store, gas station, liquor store, anything. Get your Pepsi with 0 sugar. Make sure you guys use the QR code that you guys see down in the link in the descriptions box, and you get $5 off a 24-pack. Thank you for Pepsi for sponsoring this stream. It's just that almost all strongest A kingdoms were in an alliance. I think no one expected that there would be so many A kingdoms, and this really ruined everyone's plans. Dark would never go into a team with Sod. See, well, that's a problem for EIS, right? Gray said, "Bring back Noir." Not, yeah. Gray's a little troll, bro. Gray's a little troll. Gray, I've always known you were a troll, but damn, bro, you've changed. This new Gray Ball's changed. Holy. Let me guess, Gray Balls, you're a better mage player than I am, too. Let me guess, your mages are better than mine. Gray Balls, oh, blue balls better than gray. Gray, aka Little Dark. Oh! Oh! He called you Little Dark. Easy Dark blacklisted me from EIS recently. Dark is an interesting guy, man. Dark is a very interesting guy, bro. We'll say that. We'll say that. Gray got a fresh dose of that dark copium this morning. Did he? For what? Wait, what? Where's Jason at? Bro, he's been hella busy. Normally during Home Kingdom, we like never see Jason, bro. He'll pop in late at night, talk to the team for a little bit, and then after that he's gone. Right, because he uses like Home Kingdom time to like knock out all his meetings and a lot of the bulk of his work. So once KVK starts, he can have a little bit of a more open schedule. Bro, take a guess, chat. You know how, okay, you guys know how people are like, damn, how does CFS have such a clean server? Jason bought 46 glorious bundles. 46 goldies, chat, of glorious bundles worth of tickets to yeet dead accounts out. $46. How, bro, that is crazy. That is crazy. How much is that? Let's see. Fuck. Chat, what's 385 times 46? Well, I guess it wouldn't be 385 times 46, right? Because do you just buy the Goldie over and over again, or you got to re-buy the bundle? I forget how it works. Do people try to abuse it so that's why they don't have to pay? Not necessarily. Those were accounts that were refusing to leave, or accounts that were just straight up dead. Well, he dropped $4,600 super chats in Prince's stream yesterday. That's fair, bro. Listen, whenever I heard that he was doing that stuff for the glorious bundles, I told him, bro, I was like, look, Jay, listen, me of all people, I know you're a baller, bro. I know you're a baller, right? But I'm willing to help out with the expulsion of players, right? If we have people that we want gone and for whatever reason they're trying to be difficult, then I'm willing to, you know, him pass me king and then use my passports that I have. You know, maybe that will save him a lot of money. And he was like, nah, bro, just save your money. I was like, the gold is unlimited once you get to it. Got you. Yo, V, what's up? Good morning. He is Nephisto's brother. 17.7K. I think it would be less than that, right? Because like chat said, once you get to the $100 bundle, you can just buy the $100 bundle over and over and over again, right? So I think in that aspect, it would be that. So, Jason Brekas.
Can't no oob.
Guys, we summoned Jason Jeezy himself. And Jason spawns in. We were just talking about how, Jason, if you don't mind sharing, of course, you know, only if you're willing to share, how much money did you spend on Glorious Bundle Journeys? Jason only speaks in under bombs. He got that aura, chat. Yeah, Jason got that aura, chat. He's trolling now. Yeah. He spent that just to call you a noob. Like the one guy in one of those. That's crazy, bro. Appreciate that 100 bomb, Jay. That's wild. How ironic is that, huh?
Jesus Christ, that's your boy Jason Geezy.
Wait, who just joined the Discord?
Who the fuck do you think joined the Discord? I spent like 5 days.
Alright, hold on. Let me put my settings. Alright, let me see. How much did you say? Wait, can you hear me? Alright, hold on. I still gotta fix it. Wrong setting. Alright, test.
Test.
Oh, there you go. Alright, chat. Random surprise from Jason Jeezy hopping in. Wait, who else just hopped in?
A little yaker.
Little yaker. Alright, Jason, if you don't mind sharing, how much money did you spend on Glorious Bundle Journeys?
Are we talking about this season or just overall?
Just this season, bro. We don't want to get too sick.
This season, like close to 5K.
Hey, listen, I threw it out there. You feel me? I have a few bucks in between the couches to help out with the expulsion, chat, but he said nah. Bro, so I was looking at the numbers, right?
What numbers are we talking about?
Like the teams and stuff. Like the whole. So one of the topics we were talking about was Ekko dodging. And I was looking at the numbers, and they picked a pretty decent B team compared to like what were the ones that were available. And from my understanding,
I mean, my honest opinion is all the B teams should have been C teams. They kind of dookie cheeks. All right, why they were in B, nobody knows. But I feel like devs are giving us like kind of like field fodder. Ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean?
The field fodder.
Field fodder. But the problem is after the devs gave us what they gave us. You know what I'm saying? The matchup that they made was, while yes, it's a decent B team, from the Bs that we have, it's still not good enough to compete on the level that, in my opinion, Ekko should be competing on, being one of the top kingdoms in the game.
I agree, bro. Like, I mean, that's crazy. Like, can you, first of all, hold on, let me go take a, god damn it, I'm over here destroying a tower. But I should probably not be doing this right now. Hold on, let me return back to my city. I'll leave one person. I'll leave my Hosк here. Boom. If we look at the, have you looked at the G1s to see what the map looks like? Bro, how's it gonna work? Wait, are they gonna put A and B together in the beginning zone?
If we go by history, because I haven't looked at G1s, but if we go by history, it was the A and B, like an A and B group together, A and B, A and B, A and B in each zone.
Okay, that makes sense then. Because I was like, bruh, what's gonna happen when one of their B tier kingdoms goes up against us? 25 bill TFS versus 8 bill, like, nah, bro. So okay, that's good at least, and that they're keeping them together. Because that was one of my concerns, was just crazy lopsided stuff like that.
To be fair, it depends who we get matched up against. It's still going to be lopsided.
That's true.
Like, it depends which A is with their B to make it not lopsided at that point.
What the hell? Someone in chat said in their KVK they have a 3.9 billion B team. What? Nah, that can't be right.
A lot 8 kingdoms were expected to be BXD.
Yeah,
a lot
like
of big
Kirito
kingdoms
just said,
are so
bro.
small. How are they even big?
You know how me and Cap were sitting here and trying to like theory craft who we're gonna be partnered with, and who we're gonna reach out and try to like schmooze up in the DMs and shit. Bro, every single person that we thought was gonna be a B tier is an A team.
That's what someone else was saying in chat. They were like, the fact that they essentially, you know, classified some teams as A and B, like ruined the plans of everyone's like Diplo plans behind. I mean, I can only imagine how that was for you guys. Like, you guys are sitting here talking to these alliances, and then bam.
And it's not like half our guesses were wrong. Literally everyone we thought was a B team, like that should have been a B team, is now an A team for some reason.
That's wild. Yo, Kirito, I appreciate that 6 bomb, by the way, though, bro. GG's only alliance that won 2 seasons against Ekko and 1 win with Ekko. GG got 0 dragons out of all 3 seasons. Yikes. Kirito says, when you're speaking Walish, why didn't go for a B Paragon?
Go for a B Paragon?
I don't know. I'm not sure who he's talking about. That might have been an Ekko reference.
I mean, if they're talking to a TFS reference, we did, and one of the B Paragons straight up said, and I quote, that they were not ready for KVKs like we have, so we can't team up with you.
What team was that?
Let me see if I have the DM, so I'm not talking on my ass. 226.
226. Who is that, chat?
AVIC.
Hold on, let me pull up the numbers, chat. Boom. Let's bring little guns back in. I know you guys love 6'2" guns, but there's little guns here. Who did they?
They're not ready, even though they have one of the highest merit to power ratios. We tried to go with
226.
Yeah, 226 is AVIC. That's not a big Paragon, my bad. That's just one of the highest merit to power ratios. Like, here, I'll send you what me and Cap were looking at when we were doing it.
So it was mainly you and Cap doing the team stuff?
Yeah. Well, we kind of publicly did it in TFS Discord, bro. We weren't hiding anything. I just sent you the screenshot that we were going by.
Literal guns? Alright, let's see the screenshot. Oh.
But We hit up Ash, but Ash already had a team. So the ones in red at the time that we were doing it already had teams.
Oh, AVIC, gotcha. Damn, 12.5.
And we based on who we wanted on our team based on their merit to power ratio. This is just how we gauged activity, since we had no other data to go by because we don't really know these lower kingdoms. And this is how we chose who we're going to be teaming with.
Bro, that like, I don't even know if the devs know what's about to happen, bro.
Oh, they definitely messed up with the classification.
Bro, some of these B tier kingdoms are gonna get straight up rolled. It's not gonna be fun, dude.
Imagine we get paired with like a 10 bill kingdom that we just gotta like walk through. What are they gonna do, bro? You remember when we were fighting up against like 6 bill higher than us when SSG was like brolic as shit? You remember that?
Yeah.
Imagine that 10 bill to 25 bill, bro.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Well, I got sent a screenshot that was like, currently the KVK matchmaking takes into account the server's total power, number of T5 players on the server, and the number of active players on the server. The server's division history, whatever the hell that means. So please refer to the season preview for the exact number of servers that will be matched.
Oh, based on the King's chat of the information we got, because obviously everyone complained as it happened. The way they broke it down was a 40-60 split, like a 40% split into A-B team, and they just did it like even 40% of servers that registered, which is why they gave us such like a lower bracket B team. Instead of going by like raw power and giving us like a smaller pool of A-Bs, they just said, hey, this is the 40%, and then we're going to divide it down the middle kind of thing.
Oh, wow. Alpha Deer said, can't imagine these huge whale cav balls swarming a B team range ball, man.
Forget their range ball. You know how like lower power kingdoms don't really like prioritize TPing onto warband territory and things like that. And then you know how players like, for example, myself, who don't give a shit and see a city off territory with a 5-bomb cav outside.
The amount of
they're screwed. They're straight up just screwed.
Yo, Kirito, that's a crazy comp. That's a crazy comp.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, Kirito, you're tripping. If they're in my KVK, no matter what power they are, if they're off territory and their city got resources in it, I'm swarming the ever living fuck out of it. Don't care.
Welcome to Call of Dragons. Oh man, swarm time.
But bro, you have your alts, right, and like short king guns and like smaller power KVKs. You know how they act, right? You see how they act. They're not as organized. They don't have the discipline to be like, hey, I'm gonna TP onto territory, or I'm gonna TP before dropping tags or drop tag, whatever it is, right? So if they TP onto warband territory, that they can do, and they're in the front line, what do you think's gonna happen, bro?
It's gonna be a slaughter fest, man. Nah, they're just Kirito, appreciate that 249, bro. That's freaking wild. I heard rumors that the devs counted overall power, including accounts under 15 million power. If that's true, that is wild. What are your thoughts on that, Jason? For you as an R5, bro, they included under 15 mil into the KVK, bro.
that kind of screws all of us because everyone here got farms. You know what I mean, bro?
Oh my god!
Imagine them counting Kage or Simu's farms, bro.
Oh my god! That's wild. Someone was saying like, oh well, people are using farms for war purposes, like destroying, building, etc. So it makes sense that they include them. That was the argument of someone in the chat. I'm like, I can see that. But like, damn.
In my opinion, if they're not counted in migration scores, They're not counted in matchmaking. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what I use to destroy. If they're not counted towards my server fullness, they shouldn't be counted in matchmaking.
1,000 farms at 1 mil each. What is that, a billion power? Or more? They are in... Wow, under 50 mil is considered a farm? Said Radagio. I mean, it depends on what server you're in. In our server, hell yeah. Ekko isn't dodging. They were trying to snipe BTX. How are they trying to snipe BTX?
Because BTX also sandbagged their matchmaking by going for a lower team.
Where's BTX? BTX, BNR. Yeah, I guess they kind of did also. What did it like? Why? So if, I mean, I don't know, you know, maybe you know, Jason, maybe you don't want to make a comment on it because you probably know a little bit more insider stuff than any of us do. But that's another rumor, was that Ekko was just trying to snipe BTX because BTX was sandbagging. I don't know how true that is.
But now, like, what if neither of
I'm
them?
being real. I think, in my opinion, and again, I don't know how their leadership or their R5s or kings, whatever the fuck they are, had
Ministers.
this thought process through. But in my opinion, why the fuck are you sandbagging your own matchmaking and lowering, like, either one of them? I don't care if they're trying to snipe BTX, not snipe BTX. The fuck does BTX have to do with Ekko's decision making? I don't care if they want to fight them or not fight them, bro. If you're making normal matchmaking and stop screwing the whole community over so everyone could fight, and if you happen to fight BTX, cool, you happen to fight BTX.
Yeah. Graymo said TFS paid the devs to fight EIS. Dude, as much as a lot of us in TFS have beef with EIS, for lack of better words,
None of us
we don't want to fight them. We do not want to fight them, bro.
None of us want to see EIS in this matchmaking, bro, at all. Zero.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, I'd rather go fight the Rage Camp that's like 7 billion or 8 billion higher than us than fight fucking EIS again.
That is facts, bro. Who's EIS's team anyways? A2G. I mean, A2G is good, but I've never heard of Ships or FA.
That's the problem. None of us have heard of the fucking B tier teams because they're, in our eyes, lower brackets.
These are like C tiers.
Yes.
What do you think the cutoff should be?
We assumed that a B tier should have been like 14 to around the 18 bill mark.
B 14 to 18. That's fair. And then 18 and up, A.
Exactly. So that way, if you want to have a competitive KVK, you, even if you're in the 20s, you get like a 16, 17 bill. It'll kind of like work together. It'll balance itself out.
Fight EIS, question mark? I think you meant destroy 4 forts, 4 bastion, 18 keeps, and 200 towers. Hey, listen, there's no secret about that, brother. EIS can build a mean defense.
It's not even their defense that we don't want to fight. I don't care about what defense they put out on the field. I just don't want to fucking see them.
I agree, but that's what I tell people too. Like, people will try to twist things up, like, "Oh, Guns, what are you trying to say? That EIS sucks?" I'm like, that is not what I'm saying at all, dude. I put all my biases aside, or whatever, however I feel about certain people or certain play styles or whatever. I put it all aside, and I always just say, like, I think that they're a strong kingdom. Every time that I have fought EIS, it has not been a good experience ever. So, no. I pass. I like how Felligan denied joining the Discord, saying that he's at work, and he's been one of the most active chatters in the chat right now. Like, what?
Yeah.
Fagulin likes to stay in his corner, bro, in his like little crevice.
You're working? I'm sure. That's the problem, Toulouse. No one wants to fight Ekko. I'd fight Ekko. I don't give a shit.
That's who I wanted to fight next season. Like next KVK was Ekko.
Has
Yeah.
Ekko's been getting nice and fat, bro. They've been farming like crazy.
Yeah,
I would not
genuinely
doubt it
don't
if their
care
top
who we
fighters got
fight.
like 6-7 billion mana each, bro. I would not doubt it. Maybe even more. No bullshit.
Genuinely don't care who we fight as long as it's not EIS. That's my only thing that I don't want is EIS. Anyone else, I don't care.
Show the lower power teams guns, noob. What teams do you want to see? Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, so starting from the top, we got Rage Camp at 79.8 billion. TFS Camp, 72.9. 30 NA. Also NA at 72.2. NF57, 71 bill. Ekko, 71 bill. BTX, 69.6. ROG, 66.3. 25 IW, 64.7. EIS, 64.4. BXS, still kicking and screaming, 62.7. RFF, 61.8. NTS, 58.9. Those are the team ups that we have right now.
Yo, and if I get matched with EIS, bro, I don't know, bro. We're gonna farm. Guns, how do you feel about your mana count, bro? It's looking a little low. You want to stay in zone 1 and farm, bro?
Shit. I mean, I'll get nice and fat too, bro. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, bro. We just stock up for a season after. We call it a truck.
No, listen, yeah, Chad, there is more matchups below this, but if you think of like, so you got Rage and in terms of just numbers, right, Chad? You got Rage and TFS, right? Rage versus TFS. NA versus NF57. Ekko versus BTX. ROG versus 25 IW. EIS versus BXS. LOL. RFF versus NTS. Those are the matchups. All right, let's end this poll.
Again, that's again if the devs decide to do something properly and match it based on numbers.
I mean, I think the chances of that being the matchups are pretty high. But then again, who knows what they end up choosing to do? Maybe they actually take the time and say like, okay, whoa, bang, 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 bang. Who do you think we're gonna get, Jay?
I think we're gonna be in the trenches, my boy. You already know the TFS lifestyle. But we hook it in the trenches. Bro, no matter how big we get, no matter how many players we got, we somehow still in the trenches.
Bro, when I saw our power, I'm like, either we're gonna be in the trenches or we're finally gonna be like the top dog in a KVK. Nope. I mean, the sky's the limit, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're 25 build this season, you know. If everything goes well, and I think TFS is definitely in the position to impress the community once again, especially with all the new recruits that we got with their caliber. I think our numbers are gonna look beautiful, man, because we had some pretty decent numbers for only having 130 something members, or 140 or whatever the hell we had. We have now what, 182?
We have, hold on, let me take away the farms that are here. 1, 2, 3. We have 178.
All right, chat. Let's take the time to do some polls. So based off what we have right now, right? We'll wait till we get to at least 100 votes before we move on. So the first one is going to be, let's start from the bottom up. Question. Who will win? Is it going to be RFF or NTS? RFF or NTS, chat? Just looking at these numbers. Let's see. I seen Beck last season. They were pretty active. But they lacked a lot of infantry. I don't know. It's hard, bro. It's hard to make evaluations when you don't know what they're actually capable of. But let's see. Deads, Total merit, they're 250, merits. Let's just look at just looking at AP, it looks like the NTS camp will win that. But for those of you guys that are knowledgeable or want to give your vote, go ahead and put it up there. We might just add it as a video today. I took a screenshot of what people think if Ekko's dodging or not. I'll probably message Ekko leadership if they respond to me. I haven't messaged them in a long time. Like what their thought process was of were they actually trying to snipe BTX? And was BTX actually trying to dodge people? Crazy times. 65% looks like we're gonna have a unanimous. Damn, okay, we already have 68 votes. Okay, so Jason, between us versus Rage, I think that if TFS and WoW do their usual thing of going crazy, we win this because of our B tier allies outdoing their B tier allies.
It's going to depend on activity. That's what you know how these KVKs are. Who expected us to beat BDO last season, bro? I
That's
didn't
true.
fucking expect us to beat BDO.
Yeah, me neither.
You heard me in the voice call, bro, when I was like, "Yo, Future, start setting up defenses behind the spire, bro." Behind the spire.
That shit was wild. Were you there that night that we pushed them back? I don't think. Were you?
This was before I went on
That's right. Bro, that night I don't know what happened.
Bro,
Wasn't even planned. Nothing. Motherfuckers just started showing up.
I had no idea what's going on, and we're sitting in VC. I'm doing call outs and shit, and then I'm like, why are we winning right now? This is not normal.
I was proud of the team, bro. Listen, first of all, us going kind of head to head with them, and then we were at the Spire. I'm like, okay, TFS has shown that we're pretty damn strong, bro. We've survived this long against BDO, and then next thing you know, we have them behind a choke point. I'm like, what else does TFS need to do to prove to the community that we have a crazy group of core fighters? You know what I mean? And ultimately, it led to the successful recruitment that we had. Bro, how many applicants did we have, bro?
We denied at least 80-ish. Like flat denied just for not meeting criteria. It was around 80, and then we denied another like 30 to 40 after they met the minimums because we didn't think they were going to be up to par.
Okay, let's see. Just a friendly reminder, guys, competitive banter is allowed in the live stream. Any personal shots, anything below the belt will not be allowed, okay, guys? I know. I see a few. Listen, the way that I look at these, holy shit, we got 169 people in here. Lol. The way I look at my live stream sometimes is like you guys are in the chat. Like I can imagine a room filled with you guys, 169 people here in front of the setup, and all you guys have different banners hanging up. Shit's gonna get a little heated between you guys sometimes. So that's why it's every once in a while I gotta remind you guys, competitive banter is allowed, but nothing personal, guys.
Damn, Kirito said you're short and you need a booster seat to stream. That's kind of crazy.
All right, Ekko trying to snipe BTX. Seems like both of them were trying to avoid Rage/TFS teams. That N. N is in it. N loves the drama. He'll stir it up.
I don't care who my opponent is, and I'll fight whoever. Ekko, BTX. I don't give a shit. Rage. I truly don't care as long as it's not EIS. Straight up.
Greyball said Jason denied me. Shut up, Gray. Shut up.
That MFer knows that we've been trying to get you guys here for like the longest time. He's denying us, bro. He just doesn't love us no more, Guns.
I know, bro.
He said the boys aren't the boys no more, bro.
Listen, I recently had a conversation with Gray where I'm like, damn, I felt it, right? I felt it. He was like, because we had a boys chat, right? It was me. Oh, sorry. It was Greyball, Saint, and I, right? Saint obviously quit the game. Greyballs obviously went to MFD. Every once in a while, we would still talk in there, but then like I stopped talking in there. Eventually, Gray Ball stopped. The chat just died, and when I reached out to Gray Balls to join, I'm like, bro, you come to TFS, bruh. Come on. I'm like, we on our way up. We need all the best players that we know, and he was like, man, he's like, I already got a whole nother little group of friends over here. The boys chat died. I felt bad a little bit, bro. I'm like, fuck, I feel that. But dude, I mean, listen, no matter how close you are with people, as soon as they move to a different alliance, it's not the same anymore, bro. It's not, it's nothing personal against me towards Gray Balls of me not liking him or anything like that. But it's just like, just how he found his core group of friends now in MFD, I developed some core friends here in TFS. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can see where he came from with that, though. Like he found his little crew. You miss your boy Same for real?
But he had the option of coming here in the beginning, and he chose to go to MFD.
Merc said Ekko matching Rage wouldn't be a punishment. Hopefully they fight. Lol. Ekko matching Rage would be a dream coming true for Ekko. That'd be crazy. I mean, bro, we look, okay, right now we're working our way up right now. How many? We're at 95 votes. We're at 95 votes right now. Who will win? We got NTS at 60%, RF at 40%. That could be a cool video of its own, right? Like a community vote of just we can make it 100 votes minimum and then just move on to the next group. I love trolling Guns and Jason, but I decided to move on after the voice chat died. Sad.
Wow, Guns, you're the one who lost us the Gray Balls.
I did. I lost that one.
You fumbled, bro.
Listen, I will continue to message Gray Balls every season to try to get him here.
Damn, Stan said no way voice chat died before EIS did.
Damn! That's a crazy comp. Yo, Stan, are we gonna get a Stan debut in chat or what? I've never heard Stan talk, bro. Guns, why do you think this is the matchup? UHA and NTS aren't closer in power? UHA and who?
NTS.
UHA, where's UHA at?
Scroll up.
That's too far. I don't think we have every single team on. I mean, just based off what we see here, of just power to power, right? From top to bottom, that's what the matchup would be. Some teams are missing. I mean, anything under 58.9 billion power, you're just not on here. Are you guys saying there's teams missing in between some of these? Hi, Reefa, that's a crazy comm. Have to be careful. Stam is... Oh, 101 votes. Thank you. All right, let me screenshot it before we end the poll. Move on to the next one. Yeah, I think NTS would win that one as well, to be honest. Because even though NTS lost a lot of players, like, they still have their... The leadership there, from my understanding. Let's see, we'll say poll 1. We'll call it poll 1.
The people who stay there have also been playing for like dumbass long together, so the way they work together is just a lot smoother.
Okay, chat, we got a good one next up. On the left corner, we got EIS Wayne at 64.4 billion power. And on the right corner, we got BXS at 62.7 billion power. Let's go ahead and start the poll up for that one. All right, let's see. Now these teams, I think only EIS and BXS really, and E2G. Let's see who will win. We got EIS. Get your votes ready. Let's see. What does chat think? UHA is 59.5 billion, NTS 62. 59.5? I don't see them on here. So this data we got from our guy, From Felligan, he's the one that sorted it out. He's the one that excluded the under 15. All right, Jason, between EIS and BXS, bro.
BXS. I just don't like EIS. Fuck them.
Biased.
He said BXS. You know, Chad, I'd ask him if he could put his biases aside and just look at the numbers, but I'm pretty sure his answer will stay the same. Fluffy said, why is EIS down there in the low 60s? You missed the Kirito guns? Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh, Wild Bill also gifted five memberships. Oh, that just popped up right now. I thought I missed that. Wild Bill, bro. That's a new member to TFS right there. He's been gifting a lot of memberships. Appreciate you, Wild Bill. Look forward to sharing the field, man. Hope you're ready, dude. We do not sleep around here, bro. No bullshit. EIS gonna win because of infantry and ships. Remember this? Okay. BXS on top. They will smash EIS. DSR, are you the... Whoa. Wait. Are we still live? Hello?
You are still live. You just fucked up your whole thing.
Oh, there we go.
The sheet.
Rigged, I didn't get another membership. DSR, are you the data guy for EIS? We're having a lot of EIS people in here saying that that the data is wrong. Felligan was in here talking about that I forgot what he did, but I think out of this matchup, I think EIS would win this, chat. EIS, I'm probably gonna have a headache saying it, but they're a great team, bro. They're a great team individually.
Don't speak that, bro.
You just get a little sick? Did you get a little sick?
I got a little nauseated. Yo, community and chat, I apologize for Guns. He's having like a little stroke or something for even thinking that, bro. Let me rephrase it to make it better. EIS has good players in it. The leadership and people running EIS are shit. So you could be a great player, but if you're following a donkey, you're gonna fucking get the same results as an ass, okay? All I'm saying. I don't care if you quote me, snip me, clip me, fucking put me in COD Discord, I'm gonna stand by this.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a YouTube short titled Jason Cooking Dark. All right, let's see. What do the votes say? We're at 91 votes here, guys. 91 votes here. EIS is at 69%, BXS 31%. Just 9 more votes, guys and gals. According to my data, 98% of you guys are guys, 2% are gals. Okay.
We're just stinky gamers in our stinky gamer chairs.
Window open.
What happened to nothing personal? That wasn't personal. He's just saying that he thinks their leadership sucks. That's competitive banter. Donkey? That's on the line, but we'll allow it. Next video, Jason versus Darkin. Bro, I had... What the hell, my wife... Oh, it's 4:36? What the hell? What's up, babe? My mom made some chicken Alfredo. That shit's fire. Go have some. Have a plate before we go to the gym later. I'm a mutant. Jason bringing donkeys into his dislike of EIS. We need a Jason Dark and Guns podcast. Bro, we had them in the same call one time, chat. It actually went it actually went decent.
I will respectfully pass on this, especially being on YouTube. I'm not trying to demonetize my boy Guns.
Appreciate it, Jay. Yeah, see, Gray Balls was there too. I remember that. Why hate on the donkeys though, said N. Crazy. Okay, 96 votes, guys. Babe, go vote on this. We need 4 more votes. EIS or BXS. You know both of them.
What does this vote for?
All right, let's see what the wife thinks. Listen, I did not coach her. I didn't say anything, okay? Babe, what is your opinion? Babe, what is your opinion? Hold on, let me click over her account. Make it more. Oh, fuck, I'm not even on my account. Hold on. And here. Okay. What is your opinion on EIS?
They ran away.
Huh?
They ran away.
They ran away?
Yeah.
Talking to Mike, we can't hear you. What is your opinion on EIS? The mic is right here. Chat, she's nervous.
I don't want to be put on the spot.
Keep in mind, my wife is she's a casual. You know what I mean? She plays when she can.
I do play when I can.
But so that's why her opinion is interesting, because she doesn't like, she knows EIS, but not really. So step up to the mic. Step up to the mic, babe. What do you think about EIS?
They're wussies.
Luna, look
Damn!
up for me right now.
Damn!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I gotta dab you up. Jason said. Oh, dude, I did not expect that, chat. I did not expect.
Yes, sir.
Stand with the 15 bomb.
The ramp.
EIS King of the Ramp. That's crazy. That's crazy. Gun's wife and Jason, would it be a good collab? But that's not below the... Calling someone a wussy is not below the belt, chat. That is not below the belt, bro.
It's like some of these people have never been in a Call of Duty Warzone lobby.
Some of you guys have never been in a... Yeah, exactly how Jason said. Some of you guys never been in a Call of Duty lobby, man.
Bro, a Modern Warfare 2 lobby? Nah. Die, bro.
Personal is like saying that I'm not 6'2". You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's personal, chat. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, yeah, right there.
God, you're definitely 6'2" while sitting in your booster seat, my boy. You feel me?
Hey, we're 6'2" somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
End poll, let's go next. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, whoa, damn, we're at 114 votes. Hold on. Okay, EIS won this in pretty dominant fashion. 70% EIS.
Morgan's wife opinions.
Morgan's wife's opinions. Bro, you know how hard it was for her to even... I don't even know if she actually meant it. But that girl usually means what she says from personal experience. So... She said... Okay, you know why she said that, chat? The reason why my wife said that was because she can normally go... she'll get like days off for Dragon Zone, like a real Call of Dragons player. Like if you don't have your days off for Call of Dragons, like are you even a real player? Are you even a hardcore player? Like you're a casual if you don't ask for. Telling people to get fired from his work. That is not what I'm saying, chat. Calm down. I'm saying, work with your coworkers. Properly get the days off type sheesh, right? But the reason why she says that is because there was a time like she had the days off and she was ready to fight and no fight happened. So that's what triggered her with the EIS. So that's where she comes from with that. Real COD players play at work? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let's end this poll. All right, next one we got. Ooh, this is a good one, chat. This is a good one. Next we got start a poll. Okay. Babe, go eat. It's leg day today.
Is your mom here?
I don't know. We'll figure something out though.
My mom's about to leave with her man.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Who will win, guys? ROG or 25 IW? Jay, thoughts?
25 IW. Offer it. My boy Chicken Shit is over there. Shout out Ghost Cav. Nah, easy clap.
Oh, and they're with their other server, the IWB. I think that's their same server.
I don't know if it is or isn't, but easy clap.
Oh, the ROV and GG both together? Damn. 25 IW. Ooh, this is... This is an interesting one, bro. Listen, 25 IW is strong as hell. ROG.
Bro, they used to be our allies for one season.
I know, I remember that, yeah. And then
when they show up, they're there. You feel me? Like that was, they had our backs, bro.
Yo, appreciate the sub, bro. Let's see, your main only collecting mana. 25 IW, they are so underrated. I don't know if underrated is the word. I think anyone that actually knows them knows that they're really strong. ROG only weapon defense. That's crazy. ROG and GG have good synergy. Okay, something to talk about is like, what about time zones? Right? From my understanding, 25 IW was like a little bit of what, like EU Asian, a little bit of NA.
Nah, APAC, heavy Asian presence over there.
And ROG and ROV are pretty heavy NA, I would say. That's gonna be a good KVK, I think, regardless. Me personally, I'm gonna go with ROG GG on this one, chat. I'm gonna go with ROG and GG on this one. It's gonna be a tough. It can go either way, chat. It can go either way. Okay, before you guys clip me and send it. He's 25 IW. Look what he said. Calm down, dude. You guys are ready with your notebooks and shit.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you, Guns.
Okay, besides the fact that 25 IW. Okay, what is your reasoning behind it? Let's see. Let's hear it. What do you got?
We've seen the playstyles of both sides, and one is clearly more aggressive and one is clearly more defensive. And in my opinion, in a game like this, a defense, while it's strong, as long as the offense keeps putting on pressure, it's gonna crack.
True. I can see where you're coming with that. But here, check this out though. Check this out, right? You know, ROG and GG, they're both solid. 25 IW solid. IWV, based off their AP, they look solid, but I don't know if they've been in the upper level KVK. ROV and GG both have been in upper level KVKs and performed well, regardless if it was defending or attacking. That's the way that I'm looking at it. Let's see, what does chat? What do the votes say? We got 92 votes, 8 more votes. We're cooking this, chat. We're cooking this.
Sent you my unfiltered response to your Discord. However you want to PG that one up, or PC it up, whatever.
Princess TV is sweet. She said that she wasn't allowed to give permission to share the data sheet. That's crazy. All good. Let's see here. Okay, we're at 102 votes. Okay, so ROG won that one with 60%. 60% ROG. I can see that, chat. I can see that. Someone said there was a big player difference. What was the player difference on that one? Oh shit, we got a good one coming up. Next is Ekko versus BTX. Next is Ekko versus BTX. Who do you got on this one, Jay?
Not answering that one. Just not. No matter, even if I know the answer, I'm not answering. You know, like fuck that.
All right, let's end this previous one. All right, let's start this follow right here. All right, this is a juicy one. We're gonna wait a little bit longer for the juicy ones, right? Which is the Ekko BTX and Rage TFS. We'll wait a little extra for those. Actually, before we do the Ekko BTX, let's do NA versus 57. Let's do that one first.
That one I could answer. I'll go with NA on that one.
Okay, let's see. NA or NF57. Boom.
All right, yo, I'm gonna jump off. Gotta go handle some shit. I'll be back.
For show. Appreciate it.
Later, homie.
Lil Yaker.
What's up?
What's up, bro? What you doing?
I'm eating right now.
What you eating, bro?
Taco salad.
Taco salad.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Answer Jason. Don't be like that to me. Ekko by violation and gang signs for Jason after the victory. Pick 30 and A because Lord Frieza will single-handedly win the KVK. Sheesh. Coming in with some strong energy. What's the story between TFS and BTX? No story. Sheesh is super lean, 130 fighters. Okay, so the poll right now is NA squad versus NF57. So for NA, we got NA, Sheesh, 05 DK, and Ash. On the other side, we got NF57, EVG, SG97, and 14BS. 14BS has a 5.4 AP, guys. That's tough. 05 DK has a 6.11. So for those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, this is power to merit ratios for the alliance essentially. Yeah, I think NA wins this one, chat. I think NA wins this one. NF57 is pretty good. EVG, I haven't seen them in a long time, bro. So, but NA, they have a pretty solid core group over there. Then Sheesh is very lean and mean. Ash has a crazy AP. Ash has the highest AP out of everyone. So pound for pound, they're the best kingdom here in terms of pound for pound type stuff, right? Obviously, you got N8 at 24.6 billion. 100% need my two favorite turtle comeback. Oh my god, Alpha Deer, where you at nowadays? Alpha Deer's goated, bro. Bow, 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 bow. All right, how many votes are we at? 83 votes, guys. We're almost there. We're almost getting to the top 2 juicy KVKs. I'm good. Interesting classification, but looking forward to the next KVK. I hope you guys are doing well and end up fighting BTX. Ash is going to pull through. Has Ash always been Ash? Has Ash always been Ash, or you pick Sheesh? Very strong core of Cav/M fighters. Recap my city next to you now. Oh, Ash is old. Wow. Oh, interesting. Oh, dude, NA's for sure gonna win then. Yeah, NA's for sure winning this one, chat. For sure. Yeah. NA, Sheesh, Ash, yeah. That, yeah. Yeah. Where's MM and NTS? We did them already. They were down here, I believe. So we had a RFF versus NTS. NTS won that one. Oh, tell me if I'm... Group NF57 has 2 rank B with a lot of power. A clear example, 14BS didn't need to spend RSS in the last KVK. The diplomacy made a big difference. A 2 rank B in his group will give work. Yeah, but like at the end of the day, what we have is what we have on paper and what we know, right? So if I'm gonna make a speculation of who I think is gonna win, that's kind of the way that goes. You know what I mean? SG97 is trash, says Theo. SG97 is a T4 kingdom? I mean, I'm not sure where you're coming with that. Let's see, SG97 is 17 billion. Let me see, how many T5s do they have? SG97. SG97. Yeah, I guess they do got a lot of, they do have a lot of T4s over there. So SG97 has 61 players between 75 and 50. So yeah, they have a decent amount of T4s over there. Wait, where's X at? We played SG97 last season and MFD rolled them. Yeah, MFD's strong though. MFD's pretty strong. YSS? X is lower power than you guys taken for teams? Okay. 102 votes. Let's end this one. Moving on to the juicy ones. Jake, so you said 30 million merits minimum this season, huh? Are we gonna hold you to that or what?
Yeah, I've been stocking up on my mana.
Oh, shit. All right, so 104 votes in 6 minutes, bro. Quick. Who will win? NA 60%, NF57 40%. I'm gonna agree with that one.
NA for sure.
X's were Care Bears?
Wait, you're talking about X as in like Celos and Sleepy, like that group?
Yeah. Yo, Cap, if you select like War Voice or Shooters, we can drag you over here. And then I'll give you the perm, so if I'm ever live, you can just click in this channel if you're bored and want to vibe with the stream. Devs made X and A, and they told us it was because we won Dragon last season, except that's not true. So yeah. Wait, what? You're in Hangout. Was that your entry?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got the captain joining it. Bro, you got here just in time, brother. We've been doing
I had a very important appointment with my couch. I stayed up a little bit too late playing Call of Duty.
Wait, you continued playing last night?
No, bro, but it was 4 a.m.
Oh shit, that's right. All right, you got here for the BTX versus Ekko. So just to give you a little insight of what we're doing, we went from bottom to top based off power of the matchups. So next up, we got Ekko versus BTX. Thoughts, Cap? Who do you think will win that?
I mean, Ekko. It's over.
Cookie.
Who will win?
I mean, BTX has got to prove something. They haven't had a real fight. You know, let's go
take.
Ekko.
I asked Jay that question, and he said that he's not going to answer. So I think his answer was also going to be Ekko, but he refused to say that Ekko's going to win.
Yeah, that's a dodge. Look, MFD's a pretty good group. Abda and team. Honestly, I don't know much about VW or SR7. BTX is, again, I think they got to prove something. They got a lot of good people there. Shout out Lasto. BNR I fought before. They're pretty solid, man. I fought them 2 seasons ago. Actually, the season we were together. They were on the opposite side with HWG before they disbanded. They're a solid group. BX I don't know much about. HOU I just was in a KVK last season with them, and I know a couple people left, but they're a pretty solid group too. But that's certainly going to come down to Ekko versus BTX.
Yeah, I think the Ekko camp definitely has this one, bro.
think so, man.
I've gone up against BNR before. I think it was BNR. I think it was the other AABB. I want to say.
Yeah, it was the kingdom that we were allied.
Yeah,
with TFS.
BNR was pretty good that season. I'm not gonna lie.
They were solid, man. I mean, I think HWG performed a little bit better than they did that season, but BNR was certainly active. I mean, we got into that Necro fight when went WoW in 259 against BWR and HWG with UHA. We fought them at that Necro for 5 straight days, and I think maybe we moved a total of 3 squares, but they were certainly active.
Bro, look at this. Well, let me tell you what the poll is. 75 votes. Excuse me. 92% Ekko, 8% BTX, bro. Nobody has faith in BTX. Holy crap. This is the most lopsided poll I've seen since we started doing this.
I mean, they're just battle tested, bro. Think someone's gotta,
That's true. That is true, bro. So one of the things we were talking about earlier was like, when I heard that Ekko teamed up with the 8-bill power kingdom, the first thing that came to my head was Dodge, right? Just being, I'll be completely honest. But after looking at the numbers, it doesn't look like a Dodge, bro. It looks like they picked one of the higher APs out of the B tiers compared to some of the other B tiers that are here. Like they might not be 11 and 12 billion, but they're at 9.4 AP.
Yeah, I mean, we spent a lot of time reviewing this data. Me and Jay and the team were all together when we were going through picking out teams, and I would say that at 9.5, 10 was probably upper third of the 20 or so Bs that we looked at. So yeah, maybe slightly a little bit closer to the middle, but they were certainly up there. I mean, there was plenty of Bs that were down in like 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that was a little.
That's criminal. That's like, bro, anyone like 3, 4, 5 under, maybe like are they even showing up? Easy said Jason sounds different. Crazy. That's a crazy.
Triggered. Thanks, bro.
Oh, she just called you Jason, bro. That's wild. Them fighting words right there. Y'all gonna have to settle
R4
it.
Opening in WoW, ladies and gentlemen. R4 opening in WoW.
Oh my god. Oh, it's reset. Let's go.
We're not getting the matchups, bro.
Nah, I know. We gotta get my pets, bro. You don't get excited for your pets?
All right.
You gotta get them pets, man.
I do not sound like Jason. Just because we may be from the same state and we have like a New York vibe. I am not Jay. Easy now, Chad.
You're in the chat's crosshair, bro. When you're in the chat's crosshairs, you're in it, bro.
Hey, it was guns. It was real size, life size. Put it back.
What? No, hey, don't try to put the heat back on me, bro. You're taking the heat right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, he turned off the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out.
I gotta switch accounts. I gotta get my pets. Babe, capture your pets.
Already on it, sir.
Honestly, you guys might be cousins, said Lucas.
Wow. I mean, I would tell you that when we're in a VC together, regardless of whether we're in war or not, I mean, there is some similarities. I could say that, but I mean, there's the one thing that is 100% confirmed that I can tell you, and it doesn't matter whether you're on the WoW
DNA
side
test.
or the TFS side. Cap is better than Jay. It's just that it's unanimous. There's a vote. There's a vote
there, pimp. Slow your roll, pimp.
Listen.
Yeah, listen. You're a cool guy. Don't get me wrong. You're a cool guy.
But now all of a sudden you decide to chime into the stream. Listen, bro, just go back. Just chill.
Yo,
thank you, fella. See, there's fella gun right there.
Oh damn, that's a TFS R4 right there saying that. Well, that's wild. Need a Cap and Jason poll.
I agree.
We could start that one after these votes, bro. Did you know after the recent update you can stack your monthly fucking gifts?
For what reason?
So for the reason that when the KVK starts, you can then pop them and have a shit ton more CP.
Oh.
Isn't that fucking crazy? I literally just found that out today. I'm like, I just now knew that.
No, I had no idea. Did you know that there's a select all feature when buying mana in the bazaar? Because I learned that this week. Holy shit.
Okay, listen. I seen that, but like, nah, bruh. I like spamming it.
No,
You know what I mean?
I can't believe that feature's been here this whole time, and I'm sitting here click, click, click. I mean, 2 clicks, I could be done. Jesus.
All right, is there a training rune? Shit.
Jason knew that. That's why he's better.
You know, Jake, we'll settle this off stream. You know what? Let the poll, the people will speak. Okay, that's. I'll stand by it.
See, explain the holding onto CP thing again. Listen, we're gonna keep that one low key. All right. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because it's a pretty big deal, actually. It's a pretty fucking big deal, considering how fast the fights come in the new season. You always get the message that it's out of stock. How many times can you stock it up? It just depends on the people, bro. Like how many people are selling their mana or not. I'm up to 1.1 billion mana now. I'm gonna need at least 2 billion more, chat.
At least.
Listen, I'm making a commitment. Okay. I'm making a commitment. I am not gonna go crazy with RSS healing until I face Ekko. I'm committing to that. Now listen, come Dragon Zone, and we gotta do what we gotta do, right? But until we fight Ekko, then I'm gonna go crazy. Because whenever I match up against Ekko, whenever that day comes, I want to have at least like 4 to 5 billion mana, bro. At least. That's the one that, that's the one that counts right there.
I mean, I'm gonna need you to bring that same energy next season, bro.
What? You want me to bring 5 billion? Bro, that's a lot of money, bro. Fuck, I just collected my bait. I just collected my monthly again. Damn it. It's habit. All right, fuck, dude. Did you end up deciding whether you're gonna spin for Ballhorn or not?
I didn't. I didn't spin yet, but again, I only need like. Let's see, where the hell is he?
Jake, are you close to the dragon, Jake?
I'm like a 2-minute walk away from it.
Can you help me clear the little thingies? I'd appreciate that. Fighting Ekko means you either run out of stamina or RSS.
Where you ping it and when I show.
Yeah, I mean Ekko has a good amount of Ekko guys. Don't try to act like Ekko's immortal, okay? They have several players that can resource heal like crazy, but not every single one of them has that kind of budget. Trust. Do a lot of them have that budget? Yes. But all of them, definitely not.
I would tell you the biggest difference in all the kingdoms that we fought versus when we fought Ekko is that there truly is 0 downtime in Ekko. And even if there is a slight blip in fighting, I'm telling you, the minute that Discord ping goes out, it's a minimum of 60 people. Minimum. And they are 5-bombing calves and getting control of the field and then fighting back. That's the biggest difference in Ekko.
That's fair. Let's see. What if that day never comes and I keep saving? Think about it, bro. For me, the way that I look at it is that Ekko is right now the top dog, right? So for me, it's like I need to be ready for that top dog fight. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, if we end up going against Rage, I mean, that's a pretty crazy freaking KVK too. If we go up against BTX, they're pretty crazy too. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna be active, but I'm also not gonna just like drain the shit out of my pockets. You know what I mean? I wanna be ready for the fight of all fights. Bring out more range marches. Exactly. That's essentially how it'll be. Like all RSS heal like some range units, sure. But when it comes to like infantry and calves, that's where the money starts piling up. What's the counter for Ekko's big cav rush? Like how do you deal with it? I would say, I mean, you could do a mixture of stuff. I mean, Cat, What's your take
I
on
mean,
that?
yeah,
I watched
yeah,
you.
I can
I watched
answer
you
this.
guys handle that.
Yeah, so I mean, when the Cav Rush initially started, I mean, don't get me wrong, we got ran over by it. We certainly were prepared for it, but like they don't stop with that, and they keep sending it over and over and over. But we did get, I would say, and I don't want to like be overly, but like we did a very good job controlling it. Like about halfway, don't tell everyone the strat. I want to tell them because someone's got to beat Ekko if it's not us. Eventually, something's got to happen. But I mean, it's certainly infantry and cav to counter. It's like DPS and everything else. You have to get into your city as long as you're there and hide it. But basically, we would spam any of the infantry artifacts, and you can't have them on auto cast because you have to control the cavs and cut them off, stop them. But we would use obviously torque. We'd use shield. We'd use the hammer, and we'd use what the hell's the green one? Deathless Vines. So any of those,
gotcha.
Any of those, you know, we would spam those, whatever you had. It was like immediately an AC spamming for them. And then the minute you get them in there and you start pulling them out, then you hit them with some calves, and then you can bring out the DPS behind it because they do get stuck. I mean,
Yeah.
the rush does work, but the calves will get stuck, and you can do it. And I mean, even as the season went on, in hindsight now, chatting with Sod about the season, even he was admitted that like we did a much better job controlling the Ekko cav rush.
I mean, like I was saying the other day, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone 1v1 Ekko the way WoW did. How much power were you guys at that time?
Oh, let's see. That season, I think we were around 26 and a half, maybe.
Oof.
Yeah, we were about 227 players, I think, and about 26 and a half in 259.
I think next season you guys will probably get back to that or more. I mean, because you guys went from what, 12 bill, now back up to what, 21?
No, we're 23 right now.
Oof.
Yeah, we were about 12 and a half bill last season, and this season we're starting off around 23.
Oh shit! I got my fucking calves here, and I'm just standing here. I'm on a time crunch. I gotta get a training rune. We got the.
Well, I mean, they were difficult, man. They were so difficult to fight. Like, I'm not even just fronting. Like, they were so good, so organized, and I mean, outside of their ability for activity, their field control, like the way that they would be disciplined with their tanks and holding them, and then the blink art. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, fuck this guy. Okay? There you go.
Cap took Ekko out on a date, boy. Damn.
They were good, bro. I give credit where credit's due.
Yeah, I can respect that. I agree with you. That was just a perfect opportunity to
Sure.
to clean my mic. Chat, you guys are nasty, man. You guys are nasty. Just clean my mic, man. It smells like a donut factory in here. Is this the cap application to Ekko? Wow. Jason with the 100 bomb.
Wow.
For all the drooling
Hey, can I switch my team? Like, is this shit locked? Like, how do I get out of here? Help! Get me the fuck out of here!
Oh my god!
BTX, I'm coming. Let's take down Ekko.
Bro, I don't think there was a fucking training rune.
That's what you get for being a dick.
Oh my god.
First time they did something right. Is this cap application Ekko? Will you get the fuck out of here? So get him a bib. Wow.
Someone get Cap a bib for all the drooling he's doing.
I need new friends, chat. I need new friends.
Fuck, dude, no training runes, man.
Can you put up this vote so we can settle this debate? I mean, I don't know what you're waiting for this poll to switch with.
Yeah, I think we can end it now.
Let's go. Thank you, Spartan. Appreciate you, bro.
You're
this shit between Jay and me. Let's go.
We have one more, and the next one is our. I left ours for for the finale, bro.
No, the chat wants to know Cap or J. That's what they're
No,
asking.
I think
And
you.
now
I think you want to know.
I do. Yes.
All right, let's see. All right, TFS versus Rage. Oh yeah. Bro, that was the most lopsided. Like, that's crazy. 89% said Ekko, 10% BTX. Whoo! Whoo! That's wild. Okay. Start a poll. Jason with another 100 bomb said Jason greater than Cap confirmed.
Jason greater than Cap confirmed.
Sheesh. Let's see. Who is the better R5? Jason G or the captain?
Done.
All right, boom. Jason with the third 100 bomb of the day. Jesus Christ. I mean, chat, I'm gonna have to get more mana now. No excuses now. No excuses now, chat. We gotta get some more mana in here.
Yeah, let's see you do it right now. Come on, click away.
Wait, what did I just pick up? A research rune? When the fuck did I pick that up? Oh, I gotta queue my research. 5 minutes left. Oh, come on, bro. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time.
The votes are stacking up kind of quick.
Okay. We got a bunch of WoW people in here too. We do have a lot of WoW people in here.
Hey, bro, listen.
The captain at 58%, Jason G at 42%.
You see V? Is this vote anonymous? Trying to make sure you ain't calling people out.
Wait, who?
V in the chat. Is this vote anonymous?
Oh.
I want your clarity.
Tesla dad said, "Go Cap."
Cat ping and easy. You in the Discord.
See that Discord ping go out in TFS Discord now? That's crazy. Cap paid the alliance to come in here right now, said Lucas. Crazy. Gotta stop this poll at 69 votes. Too late. We're already moving past. Babe, go vote, bruh.
Jason emergency.
Who did you vote?
Yo, let me see that. Where's that TFS Discord ping? Let me see that shit.
You can buy my vote for 5.
Vote?
That's crazy. He's expecting a $5 dragon ticket per vote.
Wow. Yeah. Let me hit up Alliance chat real quick. Spartan, where you at?
Fuck, I'm gonna miss this, bro. I don't know. Maybe I can get lucky. Let me try to get my title for training. Yeah, I think so. Bum 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 bum.
We do not. GG.
We don't have pet party no more.
Nope.
That's next season confirmed.
Wait, what? Wait, WoW Guns next season confirmed. Said, Chad, I've said it before, bro. If I wasn't in TFS, I'd be in WoW. You know what I mean? I gotta go over to WoW to continue getting Captain some Call of Duty lessons, you know? So
Chad, he be carrying my ass in Call of Duty. I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
bro, yo, no bullshit, Cap. I think yesterday you saw like prime me in ranked play.
Yeah, this man drops in the rank and goes like 42-9, and I'm barely staying positive in the round. I'm like, Jesus, man, I ain't got it no more.
Bro was on that Smurf, wasn't he?
Yeah, but it was great because he finally got my ass out of bronze. So like now I can play. So it was nice. But I'll tell you, man, it's so difficult playing, and you don't have any teammates. Because I told you, Jake, I was telling you, bro, it's impossible. You can't queue in solo in ranked. You can't do it.
No, it's abysmal.
I'm choking! I'm choking! Oh, there it is!
Listen, Chad, just because I got great hair, I mean, it's okay. It's all right, bro.
Yeah, Spartan's telling you how.
I'm choking, I'm choking, I'm choking, I'm choking, I'm choking, I'm choking.
Come out with me and Jay, bro.
I told the wife I'm gonna be planning a boys trip soon. She's like, she's like, where are we going? Like I said, boys trip. She said she is one of the boys. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, no, I think she's got to come, bro. I think it's got to come. Someone's got to keep your ass in line. You know what I mean?
I behave.
Oh, fuck you.
What? That's crazy.
Easy, you coming? Easy coming too. Easy
Chat, will Deadass make it the first podcast, the first like IRL stream? We'll literally IRL stream the whole thing.
That would be dope.
That would be crazy. Okay, we got less than a minute to make our training cues happen.
I'm gonna bring like a really big like a ruler, and as soon as I meet you, I'm gonna put it up there and be like, "Chat, we got it." Here's his height.
Wait. Should I train fresh T5 or T4? Like a shit ton of T4.
T4.
Like upgraded.
What are you training for?
For mobilization.
Oh. I would think you could say Brink of War.
I think fresh, yeah?
Yeah.
Upgrade T4?
I would upgrade T4.
Alright, cool. Upgrade T4. We gotta go quick. Boom! Made it in time, baby! Let's go. Bum, bum, bum.
The lead is slipping just a tad. That TFS ping got to go crazy.
TFS ping? No way he pinged. I don't think he pinged. No way.
Jay, did you ping the TFS Discord? Jay?
Jason's made a lot of enemies in the last 2 years. I'm sure they are voting cat.
Don't make this about how people don't like Jay and that I'm just not better. Little Yaker. You know what I'm saying?
Yaker's crazy.
Why is your name backwards and upside down, by the way? That shit drives me nuts.
It's been like that since like season 1.
That's not what I asked.
Yo, Cap.
So,
No bullshit. Let's set it up right now. All right. TFS is. Besides that would be cool. I know you saw us doing the Cav tournament.
yep.
So this next season, your best 5 Cav players versus TFS's best 5. So a 5v5 Cav TFS versus WoW.
Is there a bet or is it just?
I mean, we'll come up with some kind of bet. We gotta add a little wager into it.
Some liability.
Oh, for sure. Do a little pool, maybe, you know, a little pool of some cash.
Yeah, I'm in.
Do you guys think you have 5 better Cav players than we do?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
That sounds like copium, if I've ever heard it.
Yep.
Oh, Ever heard of fluffy?
I don't know, Chad. I heard.
You ever hear a Gawang? I mean, that guy's got better
No, I
pets
haven't
than any of your
actually.
Cav players. I guarantee it.
I didn't even have Chief Warder. Oh my god, I didn't even have a Chief Warder.
He's got 4 fully maxed Cav pets. 3-star 8 times.
I thought I had Chief Warder already.
Alibaba's up there.
Hey, just no cap. You don't have to worry about Jason. He gets slaughtered every time we do these kind of things.
Hey, are you?
Honestly, I didn't think Jay was going to be in the 5. I'm not going to lie.
He's there in spirit, you know, a hype man. All right, we're at 125 votes. The captain is at 54%. Jason Jeezy at 46%. Jason's slamming his keyboard right now, like fucking traitors. All of you.
Jay, you're awfully quiet out there, bro. What happened?
Jay?
No? Jay, you out there? Oh, no.
This would be impressive if Cavs didn't suck. What?
Yeah, that's a crazy hot take.
Nah.
That's because Frieza doesn't have calves, just to be clear, so that's why he's...
Like, what? What is this guy on about?
There's no Florida recount here. Oh, fuck out of here.
Florida recounts wild.
I've never heard of that.
TFS has failed me as well. I'll now take my.
Oh my god. Jason Jeezy with another 100 bomb. What the hell, bro? This guy has $100 bills growing on a tree or some shit. TFS has failed me in this vote. I will now take my leave to server 400.
Jay, did you ping Discord?
No way. No way he did. Chad, drop some freaking dolphins in the chat for the 400 bomb of the stream. Crazy. Crazy. Smells like cracking around here. Appreciate that, Jay. We're gonna keep this gamer chair nice and sinky coming as this next KVK coming up. Cap, are you
New one?
what? Oh, I'm
Aren't you getting a
supposed.
new chair?
Listen, bro. What should I do? Should I get more goldies or a chair?
Fair.
I'm just
You
saying.
need mana. You need mana.
Yeah.
And we need a chair. So both.
I'm not a Kraken. I'll tell you what, bro. You get a custom-made WoW chair made, and I'll advertise it on stream. How about that? I think that sounds pretty good.
Done. Done. Jay's gonna be so mad that you offered that. It's worth every penny.
I'll get up and it'll just say like whatever logo you want on there.
Done.
Stan with the 25 bomb said you need more mana. Chad, I know I need more mana.
Yeah, you need to start. Did you clear out the bazaar yet?
I haven't.
Pull it up.
I haven't.
Well, let's go. Let's select all.
All right, hold on. All right, let's make it happen. Babe, where's my phone? I gotta move some Call of Dragons funds around.
Who's that text message?
What do you mean, who's that text message, bruh? Quit playing. It's you. It's your crazy ass. That's who. All right. Let's load up on some mana. What do you think minimum mana for the next KVK is? What do you think?
For you or for me?
For you. Okay, for you first.
I'm gonna say minimum 6 bill.
What?
6 bill?
What
Yeah.
the fuck? And
Minimum.
it's a cheaper season next season too. For
What?
Resource pool.
What are you talking? How is it a cheaper season?
It's like 53% or some number like that.
What are you talking?
Jake's making numbers up.
No, for the they said it's like 53 mana per T5 next season.
Who said that?
Future was crunching.
I mean, even if it is
53.
cheaper. Wait, last season was about 53.
Oh, you're saying because of like the whatever the classes or whatever
Villages.
the hell they're called.
The villages, the classes.
I mean,
It's
okay,
like
5% liver and whatever. I mean, who the fuck cares? I'm still gonna spend
5% of 6 million is a lot.
That's hella money.
billion.
Yeah, 5% of 6 billion is a lot.
What is
Not
that?
the smartest guy in the room, but
You're not the smartest guy in the room. Don't downplay yourself like that, Jake. You're pretty smart.
$300 million on 6 bill. So okay, what, one pack, one week.
that's like 120.
So yeah, I still think I'm gonna need every bit of 6 bill.
All right, here we
If
go.
you're gonna push anywhere between 80 to 100 mil plus merits, you're gonna spend minimum 5-6 bill.
Jason is catching up. He is, bro. 48% of 52%.
That TFS ping going crazy right now.
Blasphemy.
All right, let's go to the bazaar now. Listen, we're skipping the store, saving ourselves $85 and going for the mana instead. I think that's fair.
Just buy the mana, bro. You need it. You only got a pill. Not enough.
All right, here we go. Buy. Mana. And yes, I know there's a select all, but there's nothing more satisfying than spamming this. Clap like close poll. I better log in my other accounts. Yeah, chat. Everyone, sell your mana. Sell your mana right now on your farm accounts. Thank you.
Yo, for the first time ever, last KVK, the shop went empty. I never seen that before.
Dude, I've been seeing it go empty a few times in Home Kingdom.
I haven't seen that. I saw it go empty. I mean, I buy like right at reset on Sunday, so I get in there as quick as I can. But it went empty last season for us.
TFS being put in work. Yo, Edward, what's up, bro? That's a calm.
If I had an alt, man, I'd come help you get out of bronze or whatever rank you're in.
No, Guns did. I'm silver now. Kind of a big deal. Watch out. Attaboy, Guns. Congratulations.
I think you have to get into plat to play with us.
No.
See, Jason, I knew Jason pinged Discord. I fucking knew it.
Hey, yo, Jason pinged Discord cheating? No, he did not. Let's see.
He definitely pinged Discord.
Let's see. I'll hop right back in here. Let me ask the people in here.
Counter ping time. Let's see.
Yo, did Jason ping to vote for him?
Yeah.
He did?
I'm not gonna.
He pinged to vote for him, and he pinged to vote for him, and like half the people in TFS voted for Kev.
He didn't ping to vote for him. He just said go vote on Guns' poll.
All right. Appreciate it.
Not specifically for him.
All right, well, there we go.
What was that? You just slid into a different chat real quick and muted us? Nice.
No, I asked the people up top in the other chat if he sent out a ping. They're like, yeah, he sent out a ping, but about half of TFS voted for captain. Oh.
Hey, Jay, I appreciate that ping, bro.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Jason jumping on his don't know YouTube accounts. Oh my god. Spam alt YouTube accounts.
He'd be like, he's hitting up Guns Booty. He's like, all right, bro, listen. I know you.
Bro, that guy has hella freaking YouTube accounts.
I couldn't ban them all that one day. It was like Guns Booty 1, Guns Booty 2, Guns. What didn't he come as like Guns leg, Guns arm, all sorts of weird shit.
TC, RK, Block, and DK. 144, 318, and 87. I think I've seen TC before. And RK. Hit him with a hot salute. Bang. Okay, Jason. Okay, I already read that. All right, we're going to end this poll now, chat. It's official. Let's take a screenshot. According to the community. Wait, did I already save this one? Hold on. I think I did. I'll save it just in case. All right, at 159 votes, 55% voted the captain, 45% Jason G. You're a swing voter? That's like a political campaign? Bro, there's this game called Era of Conquest that no bullshit. You literally got to get voted into R5. Like, the server votes for the king.
That's a pretty cool idea.
That's pretty sick, right? I remember
I think so.
When I started playing that game, I'm not gonna lie, that game was actually kind of chill. Now that I look back at it, but it was like, oh, you can like run for mayor or some shit. Like I think it was mayor, if I remember correctly, or emperor, I forget. But yeah, you can vote. I wonder how different some servers would look if you can vote for kings. Bro, I don't think anyone would want to mess with that though. You feel me? Like even like I don't know. I think the kingdom would just die. I think the kingdom would just die. People would split ways.
Imagine a feature where like enough people voting to trigger a vote All right, and then imagine like mid KVK,
An impeachment,
like
R5, fucking impeachment.
So, you gotta get impeached mid KVK. Wow, that'd be wild.
Didn't that actually happen to Boo though?
Oh well, I guess yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
They
They voted.
They rebrand as now? Is it like Oh My God or something?
Oh, Luno? It's not Luno no more?
Yeah. No, I saw something in King's chat. But that didn't work out well for Luno. I mean, like, even when they got rid of him, I don't think that went well.
TFS/Wild Camp versus Rage/WB Camp. Oh, I just burped fish oils. God damn it. All right, here we go. Final poll of the day, chat. TFS/Wild Camp versus Rage/WB Camp.
Easy.
When are we getting the matchmaking? On the 12th.
Easy win.
Dude, I think if obviously, like you said, right, at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to like, you know, activity. I think that us versus Rage and WB can go either way, depending on that activity. But I think our B team, our B seed tier kingdoms, are gonna make one of the biggest difference compared to their B tiers. That's just what I think.
What's our power diff? Like 6 bill?
Let's go take a look. So let me pull it up. All right, chat. Here is the power diff here. Zoom in a little bit more.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go back to the unnormal size of me. Here we go.
Real life.
What's going on, guys? Your boy Guns here. If you guys take a look here, we got the Rage Camp, TFS Camp here. Yeah, they are about 7 billion power more, bro.
That's a lot.
That's a
So
lot.
WB's at what? 26 to 12 and 11. Yeah, I mean, that's Sura and S2. I mean, that's what is it? TGSM or TSGM, whatever it is.
Yeah, but rumor also has it. Actually, it's not even a rumor. Someone sent me a screenshot of Saturo on the Nefisto account as a voucher.
Yeah, so I guess
it's not going to be
included. I mean, that's probably included in that 12-7 then?
For this one, I think. Yeah.
Because it would just be a Kingdom data pool, so yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you have one of those tickets, you can't go into the KVK map, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying it's still reflective in the power. You know what I mean? That 12-7. So it's more like, what, 11-6, 11-5 for S2.
Impossible for your group to win against Rage, said Gold Card. Yes,
wow,
bro.
All right, that's a wild card.
Yeah. I mean, keep that energy, bro. Keep that energy. That's just going to be more mana. We're just going to buy more mana every time. Bro, people said the same shit about us versus BDO.
Remember how many people just migrated over there, too? You know what happens when you migrate? I mean, that res is bye-bye. Unless you're packs.
You guys have better merit AP, though, no? Yeah, a lot more better merit AP.
I don't think this is an easy win at all. I mean, WB is super solid, too. I mean, obviously, we know WB really well. This is going to be one hell of a fight. But I do think you make a good point. The Bs can be... I mean, look, if I go back to the last time we did this AABB, the Bs certainly made a huge impact on the outcome because WB had... What the hell was the name of that? Oh man!
It was the old Smiles. His old
we
kingdom.
trolled the shit out of him all season. Like who are they?
What was their name? They
Isn't he in TFS? Oh no,
KM.
Right. We
on paper.
KM who? KM who?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it will make a big difference. And honestly, I really like VP and GD. We've chatted with their leadership. They seem super solid. I think it's going to be good. I really do.
Sora is where Devil Dog is. KM. Our B team looking like booty. What? No, our B team's actually one of the strongest B teams in terms of merit AP.
Yeah, outside the two Paragon.
JDW is also a Vietnamese group as well, from what I hear. VP22, I'm not sure what their time zone is. Wow, you guys are pretty heavy Asian time zone still. But you guys also have a lot of NA too, though, now, right?
Yeah,
You guys are a
flipped
mixture.
a little bit back the other way now.
Mm.
Though we picked up a lot of Asia time zone in the last recruitment.
VP22 is Polish. Oh, damn. Okay. 67% for the TFS/WoW camp.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of bias in there because on paper that doesn't look like a dub, but yeah.
There's a lot of TFS and WoW members in the chat. Yo, bro, if I make this a video and if I go back and like just talk about the screenshot, probably invite like a guest or two over and like talk about the like potential matchups and yada yada yada. You already know the comment section is gonna be like, it was in your stream. Not accurate data. I mean, chat, if anyone who's anyone that knows actually about data can tell you that data is fake news, bro. It could all be freaking skewed a specific way to fit the agenda. If we're gonna be honest. But I mean,
look,
this is a little different, I guess.
Look at Gold's comment right there. Rage has so many Krakens, and I know your team is I mean, both sides have plenty of people that will go complete degenerate in the KVK. I don't think there's any landslide on either side as far as like, I guess, we do have some of those stats. Yeah, what do you got here?
Let's see, 250 mil plus. They have 22, we have 15. Between 250 and 225, they have 5, we have 6. 225 to 200, they have 11, we have 8. 200 to 175, they have 24, we have 18. 175 between 150, they have 53 to R45. 150 to 125, 95 to 86. 125 to 100, 189 to 186. 100 to 75, 143 to 140. 75 to 50, 99, and we have 116 there, so 7 accounts more there. Less than a 50 mil, 69 to 59. So pretty much like farm accounts there. Like, it's pretty close, bro.
Yeah, obviously
this
they
is
have
interesting.
They have a slight advantage, right? But
on the 250s.
The difference isn't going to be the Krakens. I think you're right. I think the difference is going to be in the A activity level of all kingdoms, and then honestly the Bs. Because we saw what the bees can do. They make a difference. They do.
Talk about how you say Kraken.
Kraken?
Did I say Kraken?
Said Kraken.
That's crazy.
It's really fucking valuable input in this stream.
Yo, Misago said, please stop pronouncing Kraken like that. bro, now because I know that triggers you guys, I'm gonna start.
You no say, man.
I'm gonna say it like that now, Chad. Just as rage bait. Like, look at all these Krakens. Chad's gonna be like, Kraken? Why is he saying it like that? It's Kraken.
It's my accent, bro.
Stan said, I've seen screenshots. Wait, so in your head, you're saying Kraken?
No, I think I just said it wrong. I do say whatever. Kraken.
Tomato. We're not doing diff in NA time zone. A Kranken missed the pole, but cap for the win. Say aluminum guns. Aluminum. An enemy. Babe, say an enemy.
I didn't say that.
What's up, babe? Why are you standing there like I'm shooting free throws? What's up? You got some? What do you got?
Can't I be here?
Yeah, but normally when you're standing there like that, you got something to tell me.
What you hiding? Why can't I be over
What am I hiding? I definitely did not just spend money on mana.
I already got that notification.
That was gifted to me, babe. Actually. Ekko's in the crack then. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's 91 votes. 66% TFS/WoW camp, Rage/WB camp. Dude.
Pull up my chair over here.
Pull it up, honey. Whoa, my game's about to crash out. Dun, 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 dun.
Did you call the school?
Cap, are you ready for the new infantry pet or what?
I got a good amount of.
Got some skills saved up.
Yeah.
How are your region pots looking?
Not good. I have.
You can't help yourself either, huh?
I have a problem with them. I can't have them and not use them. I only got like, I don't know how many do I got right now. I got I got 275. That's it.
Are you buying the fucking VIP chest for extra regions?
If there's a place where I can get regen pots, it's gone.
That's crazy, bro. That shit is. Damn, bro.
No, that's fair. I didn't buy those yet. I did save those. That was like a bank. I only bought 2, I think. I got 3 left.
I was gonna say, I'm like, bro, that's like the dev's like secret Kraken bait right there, bro. Or Kraken. That's Kraken bait right there.
That pack not the best, if I'm being honest. But what do you get? You get 100. All right, so I got 300 left in there. Oh, there's some speeds in there too. Oh, and mana. Okay.
Vile. Damn, baby, almost took out my whole setup. God damn. Say region pots for Alliance mobilization, said Lord Frieza.
No. What?
What? I don't think they have any 200 plus.
There is one.
Quest.
It's not like a big one. Yeah, I think it's like a one.
Yeah, I think it's like a 160. Oh, imagine all this talk about TFS versus Rage and we don't even match with them. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, this is kind of like, you could think of these streams like a fighting promotion. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as we figure out like who it actually is going to be, then, you know, we'll continue doing a little bit more with that. But, you know, I think it's fun, right? Looking at all the numbers and stuff like that. Because once the KVK starts, chat, like the way, especially now, like TFS at this point, we're top 4 now in power. That's crazy. What? Oh wow, I haven't even fixed my camera. Let me fix my camera, guys. Little baby guns looking out here, guys. Catch you guys on the next one. Pink.
Life-size guns.
Life-size guns. That's crazy, bro. You think I look like a keychain, bro? All right, Cap. What do you think? Let me run this by you. Okay? Let's see what you think. Do I awaken Lee? Do I awaken Lee? Or 3 different options, right? So there's Lee. Do I awaken Tobin? Or do I wait for the new infantry?
How many calves you got? How many infantry you got?
2 mil each.
That's it.
Oh, he says, "Oh, chat, that's crazy." Hey, it's honest work.
That's that Kraken talk.
That's that Kraken talk for real.
Awaken Lee, Tobin, new INF and get mana.
What? Jason
number
with
2 R5
another
has spoken.
100. Number 2 R5S.
I would say all the above. If I had to prioritize them, though, I would awaken Tobin first. I mean, he's a legend on the field, and he's great in rallies.
Drop some dolphins in the chat, guys. Jason G with his 5th 100 bomb. Like what? Like what? Yo, I need to figure out what tree you got growing in your house for the $100, bro.
Are you taking me on another date?
I like Krill's support. You
course.
see that? He needs about 4 more chats like that to reach your goal.
Lee is OP in Garrison. Like, yeah, that's cool, but like, you know, what's
Lee
that
is
talk
not
you used
OP
to?
in Garrison. Where did this whole thing start? Because of that one Lasto video. Like that Garrison report was not good. It was okay, but it was not. That is not the meta. Not even close.
Easy Peasy said, "What's the talk that you used to give about focusing guns? You're starting to spread thin and too many project with these Cav and Inf? Well, no, because this year I've been high spend. As a high spender, you can focus on 3 different unit types. So I'm focusing heavy, obviously, on my mages and Cavs, but when it comes to infantry, they're so crucial for a team winning a KVK that you kind of just have to. And at this point, I've only like heavily invested into Gorsh Skogel. I mean, I guess I do have a level 4 shield, so my Magro Danfield's in a decent spot as well. My Magro is triple 552. But that's the main thing, bro. It's just infantry is crazy. Now, for me personally, if the new infantry is essentially like Gorsh Skogel 2.0, then I'm for sure going for them. There's no doubt in my mind. There's nothing better than being able to yeet infantry in there and get value. I think also with that being said, it's going to be a rally. It's going to be a rally hero for infantry next. Since Magro was Garrison, our next lineup is going to be a rally SLE hero. So there is a high chance that it could be Goresh and this new SLE hero for rally pairings. There's a pretty good chance of that. Or the new infantry just together, right? But
if this new infantry is not good, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Bro, they have to be, bro. And the pet has to be the new meta. I know some of you guys are like, Guns, shut up. I just spent $2,000 on my Moonbear. Shut up right now. But realistically speaking, if you want to, keep the game moving and keep it competitive and keep it, keep the funds going for the devs to keep the game going, like, I think the infantry pet is one of those pets that they need to make sure it's better than the previous pet. What are your thoughts on that, Cap? Yay or nay? Good talk, Cap.
My bad. I was distracted. My bad.
Guns changes mains like he does Shoney's? No, what? I can run all properly though.
Yeah, but watching the way you play, you yeet infantry out, but you certainly play Cavs heavier. You need to go after Tobin and shit. That's where you have more fun. And you only send 1 to 2 marches out of the time. You don't need a third awakened. And then you're going to sit there and you're going to let him be 5-5, 1-1 for 2 seasons and keep talking. Just finish Tobin and move on. That's it.
So here's the thing. So right now with my current Cavs, the reason why I'm out in a rush to awaken them is because with my current setup, I have 4 Cavs, 1 infantry when I'm out in the field for the most part. So if I had more Cavs, then yeah, I would just full send and go for the other Cav hero. But like I said, once it's Dragon Zone, I for sure run more infantry than I normally do. Like our last Dragon Zone, I'm sure you were probably busy with your own KVK, but I was using 2 infantry, sometimes even 3 on that plateau. So yeah, once I do my push in September, Cap, I'm gonna have 4 million Cavs, 3 million Celestials, and 4 million infantry. That's gonna be my setup.
It's a good lineup.
And the reason for that is because you don't need a bunch of Celestials if you're RSS healing pretty frequently. They're pretty RSS friendly to resource heal Celestials, I would say. Now, infantry and Cavs, on the other hand, brother. On top of that, once they drop fog, brother, whoever has those Cavs and infantry for those fog plays, that makes a massive difference on how that outcome of that zone turns out to be.
Yeah, it certainly depends. I agree. But a lot of times you can wait the fog out. Like, oh, they took a fire or they do something. But like, I see too often people like yeet infant Cavs in there and just put so many Sevs in the hospital. And I feel like 85% of the time, the Alliance using the fog still gets done whatever the fuck they want to get done.
That's also fair. Yeah. He ditched us guys, I have 4 3-star mage pets. I have not ditched Mage Gang at all.
You have 4?
Yeah, I have 4.
That's a lot.
And the reason why I didn't go for my 5th one is because the new mages are around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, They have
That's a fair point, Jason. It's a fair point.
floor 3 use. Okay. Exhibit A.
Bringing up the.
Guns, the mage main, useless. Top 5 fighter in TFS.
So if you had 4 2-star pets and you still spent the same amount of mana, you think that would be a vast difference in merits there? No?
Yes. I'd probably be like top 20.
Stop.
Those merits are from Cavs. I mean, I did get a lot of Cav merits. I did get a lot of Cav merits. That I would say was like maybe about 50-50-ish. What's my merit breakdown? Let's see.
Let's go to the videotape.
Video exhibit B.
Can you
Okay.
please collect those things? It's really bothering me.
Which things?
Go back.
Oh, these things?
Yeah, bro. You can't have those little emojis up there. Click that.
Yeah, those be buggy.
And you got a chest, bro. You got a chest. At the
Bro,
top.
it's
Click on
bugged. I can't click on it. I don't know what's going on.
What? No, you're trolling.
I think it's bugged.
I think you're a troll.
Yeah, sorry, bro. I tried. Exhibit B. 39.7 million cavalry, 27.5 infantry, and then you have mages 50 mil, and then marksman 9.6. The only reason why that's 9.6 is because of the last season with Mags A.
I'm gonna need all those to say completed, bro. That's what we're gonna do.
So the Cav one we're gonna complete. If these new infantry are cracked like Gorshkogo 2.0, then I'm gonna take on the Cav or the infantry enthusiast role. Get that sheesh to 50 or maybe really close to 50, probably at least in the 40s. And then marksman, down the road.
What's the total merits at the top?
174.
That's pretty good.
I missed out on the season too. I don't know if you remember, but Noir skipped the season that this all started. So I'd probably be at least in the 200 plus, at least. Go to the pets. Okay.
Collect those.
It's bugged. I can't collect them.
It's so frustrating. You're probably one of those guys with like 200 unread texts and 4,000 emails too.
Oh,
right?
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand it.
My wife is like, what are all those text messages and calls? I'm like, I just haven't looked at them. All right, so mage pets. We have my 3-star Sapphire Phage Drake here that I'm working on the rolls. Okay, chat, but keep your comments to yourself. I already hear them. This is what we rolled here. This is my second Sapphire, by the way. That's 3-starred. This 7 slot is not bad, dude. And considering how many freaking pots it takes for a Sapphire to get to the correct stage, I think come wartime, I'm just gonna take this and call it and say GG and just focus on my Cav pets. Because I'm switching from mage focus more to Cavs because Cavs are everything when it comes to Roots of War League. So yeah, we recently went up against Ekko, chat, and it was literally infantry rallies and Cavs. That's it. Open field was all Cavs and infantry rallies. So yeah, mages useless. Roots of War League, which is kind of sad. Be a really good time to be like, for example, if I was a Cav main, I'd have 4 3-star Cav pets. Like, come on now, bro. Come on now. Anyways, there's that. Here's my other 3-star Sapphire. I'm holding on this regen here. If they ever add slot add-ons, then boom, we do that, and then take these 2 slots. Bada bing, bada boom. That one's done. We have my Seraphic, which we don't talk about. Okay. It's only 5 slot, and again, it's only 5 slot, but it goes on my Mags A with mages, and it does crazy, or it goes on my Muthea if my Mags A is with archers. And then 4th, we got my Shadow Phaedric. Well, you have 3 2-stars now, huh? Cap?
No, I only have 2 right now. Both my bears. But I have everything else too.
How many 2-stars do you have?
2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18?
18. Okay, so if you were not a Kraken, you would have 2 more 3. What, bro? What? Say anything. If you were not a Kraken, you would have 2 other 3-star pets. If luck was on your side. So you would be at what? 4? Or no, 3?
Yeah, which
That's not bad. That's pretty efficient.
I lost 3 consecutive 2-stars finishing the Moon Bear, and I wanted to kill someone, but it's okay.
That's pretty efficient, though, I would say.
I transitioned back to finishing the rest of the Cav stuff. I want all the Cav pets.
Yes.
2-stars across the board, all skills.
I think for you as a Kraken, I would say, what, babe? You don't like how I say Kraken? It's meta now. It's Kraken. Shout out, Cat. Trendsetter. I would say that for you as a Kraken, I can't even take myself serious. I can't even take myself serious.
I'm coming over there.
So I would say like your whatever the meta rally pet is would be like priority number 1, and then priority number 2 after that would be just 3-star in your Cavs because of Roots of War League.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I ignored the blade Manti forever, so I got to get back on that. And I just got that 8 skilled and single start across the board. Now I got to just level them up.
What am I leveling up? I'm leveling up my Moonbear next. This bad boy here. And the reason for that is because 1, it helps out my Cavs, and 2, it helps out my Mogro Danfell once it's time for Dragon Zone, Final Zone, and I'm running more infantry. So
stats are ass, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, guess how many region pots I got on it?
Not enough.
30.
Not enough.
30 region pots. Mm-hmm. And listen, for what this pet is, right? A 7 slaughter. Focus on strength because of the fierce attack. So it's like more of a fierce attack focus pet. Which I had this conversation with Fluffy. He was like, well, the Moonbear's not like a single focus pet to be going fierce attack. It should be more like an AoE focus, you know what I mean? Like getting a tooth and claw in there or whatever. Which I can see what he was saying, but fierce attack though it's more friendly on the pockets. So essentially I would eventually switch out Intense Moonrage for the EOS fierce attack and call this pet good for now.
Yeah,
and if I gotta,
the damage factor is what, 566 plus 160.
Fierce attack just hits like a truck as well. Exactly. So right now, one of the things I'm sitting on is 2-starring. So I either 3-star 2 fierce attacks on 2 different Cav pets, right? So or hold on, chat. My chat just died. Gotta refresh it. Okay. Or I just full send on my Auric Warhound, because recently with the little Cav tournament that we did, and also our Roots of War match against Ekko, the Warhound, the Lee Nea combo was putting in work, bro. Some pretty good trades out of that. So I might just 3-star Intense Fierce Attack here and my Fierce Attack. So 3-star, 3-star. And then EOS Fierce Attack for Intense Outbursts. But talking with Fluffy made me look at it a little different. Maybe I just go for a 2-star here, because just to maximize the AoE, and then go EOS Fierce Attack for Tooth and Claw. Maybe. Because the Warhound's AoE is pretty cool.
I can't get 8 on mine. I'm still stuck at 7.
And then here's my Blade Manti, and then my all of these calf pets that you guys see, guys, is like very minimal region pets or region pots. I have 738 region pots, and I'm planning on hoarding for a long time. So
shocker.
What do you think? Should I open my ceremonial mask up today, bro, or what do you think?
I'm not even gonna answer that because you just do this every time and then you don't do anything with them. The amount of shit you hoard is wild.
I don't even hoard that much stuff anymore. I used to have box of blessing.
You even hoard the regen. Like you've had that mage pet regen for like 6 months, just sitting there.
So that one, Cap, that's a long-term project, though.
I mean,
look, which I'm probably gonna end up giving up on, but here's where we're at right now.
You did the math. Just take. Not this one. The blue one.
This one?
I think it's the other one. Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's the other one where you got like the max.
Oh, this one?
On the 7. Yeah, just take it. You know that pet's better. Just do it.
I mean, yeah, technically on paper it's better.
No, it's not. There's no. It is better. Just flat out better. Done. Like click save and move the fuck on.
Bro, I gotta wait for
that. This is like leaving the show. Like, I can't click the thing. Like, just take the pet. It's great. Go.
Oh my god. All
click
right.
save. Do it. Do it right now.
Do it.
Hiya. No. Mrs. Guns, click his mouse. Do it.
No, I gotta leave it. But yeah.
Throw the shoe.
No more broken monitors. What do you think, Cap? Should I 3-star 2 fierce attacks, or just focus on the one calf pet that is essentially giving me the most value and 3-starring the intense fierce attack and then the fierce attack as well?
Two's across the board.
2's across the board, or 3's across the board?
Yeah, eventually, but I would be trying to. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going 2-star for all skills across all calf pets before I push.
Some of these are a little out of my budget, like a 2-star fatal bite, 2-star fatal bite here, 2-star blood roar. We're working on them.
Those got to get the 2-star, bro.
Yeah, I think after this KVK they'll be there.
We gotta wait for the imp pet. Because obviously they're delayed. We should have had that already. We should have had them teased. We should have known they're coming, but it doesn't make me feel good that they're not out yet.
And then in this pet, I could potentially feed it some fruit down the road. If I was, gonna decide to go crazy, we can get this to 280 strength, and this Warhound will be cracked.
Can you get that to 280 strength? Go back to the attribute. When does it turn gold?
So
click the attribute thing.
Let's see.
Can you click that S? Does it show you?
No. So maybe like high 280s or 270s or 240 something maybe.
Once it clicks that, it's what, 3 to 1, right? So
no. So once it's over 180, or sorry, 280. So it doesn't matter if it's S tier. It's whatever is over 280. Then it's 3.
Oh.
So with this, technically, I can get it to 280, and then I think the rest I would go into luck.
I still have a good amount of fruit.
Yeah.
I haven't used it yet.
Or I could just efficiently would be luck, would be better, or be better. Go and get a 4-star. Yo, Tiny with the 8-month membership. 1 more month and we have a baby. Popping into renew. Good luck in your KVK, my dude. Hey, Tiny, appreciate you, brother.
Tiny, where you at now?
Bro, my man's trying to do Diplo with D tier kingdoms right now. That's what I last heard about Tiny.
No, he's not.
He's like, he was like, they do not answer me. We're not gonna have teams.
You're in 167. What the fuck is that?
Mate, I was losing my shit. What power are you guys?
What alliance is that? What is that? What do I call you?
167.
Illuminati naughty? Interesting.
80 billion, 90 mil average.
This man started a whole.
Oh,
alliance.
dang, the wife for 13 months straight. Sheesh. That's a 4-month-old baby right there. Starting to teeth. It's teething. Teeth. New gathering unit should be released in a few months. New gathering unit? What? We already have a gathering unit. Easy for 10 months. 1 month on the baby. All right. Let's go, Easy. Appreciate you guys. As you guys know, each membership helps keep me full-time and going, especially while the wife is next to me, guys, and you guys are dropping bombs like this. She's not going to tell me to get a job, you know what I'm saying, Chad? So we're cooking. Appreciate you guys.
Guns, I got somebody who wants to say hello to you real quick.
Okay.
Hi, Guns.
Oh, sheesh.
That's the little one.
Little Cap.
Little one.
What's up, man?
Hi.
You get nervous now?
He's like, I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, so he said, he's like, they have this whole thing right now where they want me to now start streaming.
Bro, you should, bro.
Do like
You
a
should.
A family thing.
Oh, like a family channel, bro. I that's what I've been telling my wife too. Hey. Oh, okay. Oh, babe, can I cook a little bit before you start roasting me? Damn. I couldn't even get 2 words out. Damn, I'm lagging bad.
What we need to do is we do need to get this family, like Guns versus Cat family Mario Kart. This was being discussed the other day.
No, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. But you got us outnumbered, right? You got 3 kids, so it's 5v4. That's the problem. I'm gonna need a.
True. I'll just give one of my kids the role of being a brawler. Like his role is just gonna be to take you out. Like just get Cap down. Are you good? Do you actually still play that or no?
I mean, it's been a minute. We do have a Switch. He just asked for the new one for which I don't know, because like there's a lot of drama right now.
There's a lot of drama around the new Switch.
Because, like,
yeah.
they're saying it's like, it's too much money and whatever. And I don't really know what the differences are. I gotta do some research, but
For sure.
yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we do play. We do play.
Mediocre Menace with the 7 months said, get a job. That's crazy. And then Gridiron King also for another 10 months. You guys are going crazy, bro. I appreciate that. It's crazy, bro. Like, especially you guys that are like 7, 10 months. Some people, like, I think the highest is right now is 13 or 14. I think 14 months is the highest right now. It's crazy, man. We've been doing this for a minute. It's a good time. Cap, no bullshit though. You should definitely stream Call of Dragons also, bro.
I did for like a month. And,
The Capitan for the. I mean, for you being an R5 as well, so I could definitely see that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I started the channel. I got it going. My
Look
second
at what the
stream,
5
came in and dropped
gifted.
like 50 gifted. I was like, I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. And then yeah, I got old. I don't know. Not old. It's just too much, bro. Too much.
No, I can totally see that.
I'm
yeah.
the main war lead. You know what I mean?
You're
So,
the
like,
war lead. You're the R5. You wear a lot of hats, man.
It's hard, man. Like it was really, but don't get me wrong. Like I had a lot of fun streaming. Like I really did. It was fun. But then like when you get into like the crux of it and the bastions are down and I'm yelling and it's like the chat's like, hey, why don't you do that? And I'm like, man, just shut the fuck up. I'm busy right now. You know, like I can't do it. Can't do it.
Okay, maybe you can do like a no comm live stream. I mean, that's a little lame, but I feel like people would still watch.
See, I think, and maybe now with like Red streaming
or make videos, if reason.
Yeah, there's options. There's options. But I mean, it's. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fun, but it's stressful. Like it's definitely stressful. Like it's definitely not easy to sit there and stream. And then like you can go and have a great stream and everything was fine, and then you get on like the next day and it's like you get into it and it's like, fuck, do I really want to stream right now? It's like, God. And you gotta do it.
I don't give you a choice. You have
Yeah, because you and Red have a good dynamic, bro. It's actually I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that stream. He's like your guys' Jake.
You know what? That is a great.
He's your guys' Jake, and he's a streamer. Can you imagine if Jake was the TFS streamer? Oh my god, it'd be a funny ass stream. That's for damn sure. We'd be roasting him the whole time.
I know he's having a lot of fun with it too, and the team's like helping. Like his intro, honestly, his intro is dope. Like the team's helping him. They're creating stuff. Like it's been cool. It's been cool.
El
Capitán y Roja. That's crazy.
Wow, Frieza. Wow.
Wait, is Frieza with you?
He used to be. He's in 259.
Oh, damn. Yeah. He said no. He said no more yapping for me.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Combs.
He's the enemy now, bro. The enemy.
Well, Cap, it was a pleasure talking to you. It's the iron is calling my veins, bro. Gotta hit the Jimski. It was a pleasure having you on.
Later in Cotter, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure. It's a pleasure having you on the stream. Always some good laughs.
Yeah, thanks for the invite. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. All right, chat. That's gonna be it for today's stream. I'll probably do a video tonight, going over like what the community is voting on. Like, I mean, we don't know what the matchups are, but I think it's cool to see what the votes are for who's expected to win, and throw a little funny one in there between Jason and Captain. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate everyone coming in. I mean, I think we peaked at like 170 today. And this is not like my peak time. This is actually like supposed to be my worst time for streaming on paper based off like viewership and everything. So I appreciate you guys being here and us being still over the 100 plus. Getting a 170 plus off KVK is crazy. With you know, I mean, TFS and WoW in the same team. I mean, brother, we about to make some content. We about to make some content, bro. WoW's crazy. TFS is crazy. People are gonna get rallied, that's for sure. Regardless, listen, if we're winning, we're winning. If we're losing, I already know. We're gonna be in the trenches with our brothers and sisters over there from WoW, just hooking and jabbing, bro, and it's gonna be a good time the whole way through. So, with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed today's stream, wait, is anyone streaming? Is anyone from the Call of Dragons community streaming right now? Oh, BN is streaming. BN is streaming. Okay. Let's go do a guns raid, chat. Let's go do a guns raid. So I'll drop his link right here. Bang, 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 bang. Go ahead and join BN's live stream and type guns, hashtag guns raid in the chat. Hashtag guns raid in the chat, babe. Join the raid. Hashtag guns raid in the chat, guys. I'll see you guys next time. I'll be probably chilling in BN stream for a little bit while I'm preparing for the gym. So I'll see you guys there. Error, try again. Yep. Who do we got over there? Guns raid. Eska Games type guns raid in there. Cam Roberts guns raid. Hey, appreciate you guys. All right, chat. I'll catch you guys on the next one, guys. It's your boy Guns. And I'm out. Peace, y'all. Take it easy.